Right,
that was an abrupt ending.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know what happened there. Hello, everyone. Who we got in tonight?
I was just sitting on my phone, like waiting, and
yeah.
cut off. Hi guys.
So we've got Exploring with Gav. I'll send you the link in a minute, Gav. I forgot to do that. LK Computers, Venom or Subaru, Mark Urbex.
I see. How you doing?
Exploring with Purple. Did you say Deacon's in?
Bill Deacon, yeah. Isn't that the one from the States?
Yeah, I think so. Bill Deacon. Yeah. They're Chicago, if I'm not much mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Hi, Kim and Dan. Hi, viewer. Icy Diamond. Hello. Just trying to get the link up. Who else have we got? You know that
Coag Music.
Is that the one from the other day? So the 35,000 subs or whatever it is. Debbie Joe,
so.
Luke White, Jamie 23, New Forest Explorer.
Hi, Debbie.
Let's have a look. Hopefully my connection will be a hell of a lot better now. I've got proper Wi-Fi. Explore Norfolk. Evening. Did you get your pocket delivered today? Was it? Right. Where are we? In there. Right.
Taffy's live as well, by the way.
Is he? Okay.
Well, he always does Wednesdays, I think.
Yeah, he does like Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
I think, yeah, some of them might be over there.
So we've got 35 in.
Yeah, 35 in. Andrew Clark.
Hi, Andrew.
What that? No, that's not that. Just trying to find the link I sent across earlier so I can send it to a couple of people.
Hi, E-Tech Davis.
E-Tech Davis.
Kevin.
Unfortunately, no bananas will be harmed in the making of this live stream.
Only if you decide to.
I haven't got any left, so.
Oh, you've done them all.
Yeah, I'm a bit sore now. Oh, Christ.
What are we, 3 minutes, 26 seconds in?
Yeah.
That's what it took. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
If you just joined us, we're just talking about bananas.
Yeah. Well, there's a video that came through from YouTube saying, well done for getting to 1,000 subscribers. And it had bananas all over it, but it's a generic one that they send to everyone. Hi, Space Cake.
That's the Cosmos.
If anybody wants to join us, the link's in there. EWT. As I sign in, Ray mentions bananas again.
Take the skin off first.
Well, I watched an interesting video on Facebook the other day. Apparently, if you get the banana skin and take off the pulp, or whatever you want to call it, and then put it in certain, I think it's soy sauce, garlic powder, and something else, and then fry it. Apparently, it tastes like bacon. Evening, Gav.
What I do is just cook bacon.
Yeah,
save a whole lot of hassle.
Also, if you grill it, can't you have banana bits? Smoke it.
Yeah, probably. The British Army, hello. He was in Matt's live stream the other day, wasn't he?
Hi, Gav. How you doing, mate?
British Army. So good he had to name it twice.
Can't hear you, though. Must be muted.
No, it's not muted. I don't. Have you got a microphone, Gav?
No, I can't hear you, mate.
Can you do sign language? So I can't read sign language, so
that's probably his headset because he was quite quiet on Matt's live stream for Car Went the other night.
That's right, yeah.
Car Went.
Yeah. Did you see? Did you do you mind if I come up? I won't if you don't.
Depends if he swings that way.
Venom, I know that you want to come up, but there was a bit of a privacy complaint or something with someone's live stream because you didn't want to be on it the other day. I don't really want to mess around with that stuff. If you actually want to come on, you can come on. But if you're going to then do a privacy complaint to YouTube afterwards, I don't want you on, unfortunately, mate. Sorry. Was that to you? Whose live stream was that the other night?
No, that wasn't when he came on. That was probably about a month ago when he mentioned something in the chat.
Oh yeah, I remember what it was. Well, okay.
Yeah, so he's all good.
Yeah, okay. If misinformation, I do
He won't be
apologise.
if he keeps mixing me and Steve up, though.
Well, we were told
The
we
only
look like
complaints I get are from you know who.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know who you're on about. And I
That
don't
was my
want to
last.
know either.
No, I don't actually.
All I'll
I've
say is
just-
warships.
yeah.
But if can we hear you now, Gav, or is the microphone still?
It's held. Yeah, there we go.
That's better.
Who's this? Someone else has just popped in. Oh, okay. So we have Venom as well. Hello.
All right, mate.
I know something completely different. I think you posted a location where you didn't want people to know, and you said on someone's live stream the other day.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I put it in the wrong chat by mistake.
Why are you so
Me
far
too
away,
well.
Venom?
Hi, B.
Because it's on my TV.
I see.
It's also not good quality because it's a camera my sister got when she was 13 and she's 23. I didn't.
Hardly hear you, mate.
Hi, B.
Can Mike let's have a look.
Right. Who else we got in? Steve Ellis. Mark Hayway. He's in. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
What shall we talk about then?
Is that better?
A little bit better.
Oh, it's on.
Well, you got to your 1,000 subs, didn't you? I guess that
Yeah,
was the main
so-
topic.
First of all, I got to apologise to people who was in Matt's stream the other night. My Wi-Fi cut out and I couldn't get back on in time before he cut the stream. Say thank you for everybody. Everybody's support getting me to the 1K mark on Saturday. What's that? Can everybody hear us? Because apparently in the comments it says, "What's up with everybody's mic tonight?" Mine should be clear.
Hi, Lucius.
Fine, all right.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
I hope you didn't hear that bird.
Whiston, how you doing, mate?
Hi, Royston.
Can everyone hear me? If you type yes, if you can hear me in chat.
It's a bit better.
Oh,
I think
Royston says
because
hear you
yours,
loud and clear.
you're probably using a integrated mic for something rather than
The camera.
obviously a headset.
Might just have to shout, Venom.
All right. I can bring it closer. See if that works.
That's nice framing, Venom.
Yeah, I
If you
like
need
the
the
paint
mod-
on the ceiling.
Any of the mods can, if you could type, post the links, that'd be great. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I think people are having issues with the mics at the moment. I know. I can't.
Am I?
I haven't heard. No,
You hear me or what?
it's the bottom. I think Gav and Venom. That's what people are on about.
I should be all right. Everyone, you and me.
Yeah, that's better. We can hear you now. Cool. So, you posted your last video. The last bit of the car went video, then Gav.
Yeah.
Any more
I don't know
trouble
if
with
to
that?
post mine or not. No.
No, I'm not for the time being, especially at the moment.
Bro, you should see what I'm posting tomorrow.
I can't wait to see that. What time is it?
9:15.
8:30. Is it?
9:15.
Trying.
Yeah, look fun that. I can't wait to
Yeah.
see the actually I'm not I was gonna say that, but it'll give it away. But the bit where Matt ran down the middle, the aisle.
That name right there, Tango Sierra Victor Hotel. I know exactly who that is, and I know exactly what that is.
What
He
is
wants
it
to
then?
join.
Alex knows as well. He's nodding.
Who is he?
Tango Sierra Victor stands for The Secret Vault's Happy
Happy
Meal.
Meal.
Well, he can come in if he wants. I doubt he'll have a mic or whatever. I don't really give a shit, really.
Put him in, mate. And if he ain't got a webcam this time, we'll know. Just ignore him for next
Yeah,
time.
Tango Sierra Victor Hotel Mike. If you're going to come on, if you've got no webcam, I'm just going to kick you off. So,
Yeah, let's just have a chat, mate.
or Exploring with Purple. I know you're there. They're the
I mean, at
links
the end
in.
of the day, the Happy Meal stuff isn't really anything to do with us anyway.
No,
No,
I'd rather
that's,
keep out of it,
that's-
to be honest.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with us.
Any of the mods, get rid of them, please.
Other fast food chains are available.
I'm partial to a Burger King myself.
Yeah, a bit expensive though, but it is a
It's
proper
better.
meal though.
Ryan Standard Crazy Life, hello.
All right.
Yeah, Ryan.
Tango Sierra, I don't give a shit what you're going to do. At the end of the day, everyone that's a mod and everyone that knows me on here now knows who I am. So you can shove your comments about that up your arse. I don't
Oh
care.
God,
Oh,
What's
you've
happened?
deleted Natalie's.
yeah, I don't know what happened there. Anybody can anybody unblock her?
She's
you
not deleted
can't.
on. Oh yeah, she is.
Oh, I've unhidden her.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to quickly go in. I hate.
It's all right. I've unhidden her, but just the comments still deleted.
Yeah, it's annoying because you go to mute someone, then the list jumps, and then it goes on the wrong one.
How do I unblock her? It's in settings.
This isn't a way to treat your subscribers, Way.
No,
Yeah.
I
You
did
have
not
to go
mean
into. I think she's back now.
permissions. Is she?
Yeah, she
Oh,
is.
she just said Ray with exclamations.
Sorry, Natalie. I was trying to get
He's
Happy
got a
Meal
habit
off.
of doing this.
Yeah, first Lucifer.
I am so sorry.
Everyone's,
I'll leave it for the other mods to do. I do apologise. You've joined the club now of my mistakes.
It's good when you're on live actually because you can say if you've made a mistake.
Yeah,
Done to the
I
right
hold
person.
my hands up. That was a complete mistake. As I was trying to get rid of the other one.
Technical disturbances. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I
Ray
normally
made
got
a banana slip up. Slipped on your banana.
Christ. Fucking hell.
What I don't get with you though, if we just stick on bananas, is when you eat a banana, why do you peel the skin all the way back to the base? Because you did it that time and it snapped in half, and you tried to juggle it, and it just snapped and went on the floor. Just peel it back as you go.
Yeah, bit by bit.
Yeah, then you're not going to
Take your time
risk.
with banana, Ray.
well,
You peeled it all the way back like that.
Yeah, but this was many years ago. I've learned my lesson since then.
It's
Bit more
just so
experience.
funny. You get more experience with bananas.
goes from good to bad.
I have no bananas left. The kids have had them, by the looks of it. Plus, I'm
You
not
just
hungry.
have to stick with emojis. For
All right.
Why do you eat
Man, the
bananas sort of
Never a dull moment.
What? Tinsk?
Evening, Mark.
Hello, mate.
How's it going? You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I was meant to send you some pictures for the weekend, but I totally forgot this morning. Sorry, mate. We're probably going to change the plans anyway from what we were originally going to do anyway. But
Yeah, we need
I
to
mess-
get an explore sorted since sometime.
well, that's what I've said about Saturday if he's about.
Oh yeah, cool.
In the evening, not in the day though.
I'm right for the evening.
Yeah, so am I. Definitely.
I
Definitely.
think, by the way.
Yeah, work on something. Can you hear me all right?
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
Venom's quite quiet.
I don't have my
Yeah.
I haven't got my laptop
doing
on
it.
in work, so it's just my phone.
So, I was going to say something then. So who's ready to go actually into a pub next week then?
No.
With all the rules changing.
I don't know, actually.
I'm happy either way, to be honest, but it's cheaper to
Yeah,
drink from
could-
home.
Do have a nice pub meal.
I still haven't been in any other shop other than the supermarket, to be fair, either.
No,
I
nor
haven't,
have I.
actually. No.
No. Oh, we have. We went to a kebab house the other week, Steve.
Yeah, and how sick did you get, Ray?
Oh, mate, that was awful.
When you going
Was that the one with
In
Katie?
yeah, I felt as rough as hell after that.
Well, that pizza was so rich.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
So when you
I'm
going-
hoping to get into the walnut tree sooner rather than later.
At 12 o'clock.
when you go on and explore next, you can all hug each other now. Next week.
Well, yeah. Well, I was about to say, well, casual sex is on the table now.
think I'll drop down just to prevent the trolls or anything, and you know, just better.
All right,
Right,
mate.
mate,
It's
no
up to
worries.
you.
It was, you know, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, well,
No
you're
worries.
welcome on it,
Take it
mate.
easy. Cheers, mate.
Right.
And there were
There's one-
5.
There's one more space if anybody wants to jump on. No, thank you. It'll have to be a massive meat feast, no doubt. Yeah, it's got to be a meat feast, definitely. Oh, banana pizza? No, I bloody wouldn't.
It's a bit like that's as bad as putting pineapple on pizza. I know
Yeah.
that's a
God.
touchy subject, but that's a no-no.
No, definitely not.
No,
Thing about
definitely not.
putting sweet things on pizza is can't do it.
I'll tell you one thing. I as soon as you can get into a proper pub, that goes to the ask normal ones to even get, what was it, a Yorkshire pudding wrap? That is spot on. If anybody hasn't had one, you've got to try one.
Sounds good.
I'm a bit sick
Yeah.
of Mackie D's because that's all we ever. Because it's just been what's open lately.
Well, it's
Lockdown
quite-
too, isn't it?
Yeah, it was quite nice the other day because it was one paid by Matt subscribers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that was
Always
Yeah,
tastes
that's
better
cool.
when it's free.
Yeah. Just didn't like waiting in there. Took ages, didn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
But you rolled your cigarette and it spit it up.
The queue went down.
It did, yeah.
Bill Deacon, do you want to join? By the looks of it, I'll click the link. I'm just about to post in. You have to sign in and have a webcam. You can come onto the panel if you want, mate. I can see. You want to know how people join. What's going on? Who's that?
What a name. Mark the Demystifier and Retroactive Jealousy Support.
Hi, Mark. How are you? Welcome
Yeah.
to the
No, Mark.
That's a good name. It's on his
Anybody think of
iPad.
an,
It doesn't matter as long as you've got webcam. iPads have cameras, so. Forget Mackey's, get yourself down a proper greasy calf. Yeah, we'll head up to Coronation Street.
weather? Yeah, we'll get down to
ASAP.
Weatherfield.
Weatherfield?
It's
Where
Weatherfield
is it?
first. Yeah.
It's in Manchester anyway.
I've been to the original filming location. They've moved it now, but I remember going there as a kid.
Hi, Adrian.
But yeah, Royston's right. Can't beat a good fry up.
It was there for a while, that.
Say again.
It was there for a while afterwards, wasn't it? You could explore it, but I think it's been demolished now.
Oh, right.
No worries, Venom. Glad you come on.
480p cam. Nice.
So I
I'm
get
on
yourself
Chinese
better,
right now.
better set up, Venom. You're getting a pro at this, mate.
Now you've got on the first time, you've got the taste for it, mate. Have you seen the thumbnail for the video?
Yeah, you see it when you click on it, I think.
That was
We all look
copyrighted
so
by me,
moody,
right?
don't we? Who took that photo? Was that on a timer?
Yeah,
it
that
was
was on the gimbal tripod.
Yeah.
It was. You were very moody in it, Steve.
Yeah.
You've got an action pose, haven't you? You sort of
Yeah.
look down a bit and like,
Yeah, I
Like
was
he's
ready.
like he's gonna go for you.
yeah,
I better not block him.
yeah.
Apparently, we look like a dodgy boy band.
The shots we did the other night, Alex, I'm looking forward to
Hey guys,
that.
Yo,
Hello,
Bill.
mate.
Hello, welcome.
hold on a second.
How you doing?
You doing, Bill?
Something's goofy with my eye. Hang on. How's it going, guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
not too
good,
bad.
mate. You?
You know, I can't complain. I gotta say, you guys are amazing. You guys are doing something that I've always dreamed of doing. You know, just never. I guess the opportunity hasn't presented itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
no, that's good. Go to enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like-
cheers, man.
because you joined our chat on Saturday, was it, for the first time?
No, I've been on there many times before Saturday.
I think
Yeah,
I've seen your
I'll-
name on chats actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're glad
cool,
you
man.
enjoy it. Because we've only been doing it, what, 8 months, was it?
Yeah,
That's the
it-
thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
about 8-9
people
months.
that
now.
can't get out and are interested in that, it's good for them to sort of see perspective of it. So
Yeah,
I
you might
bet,
get
yeah, I bet.
you might get the bug for it, Bill, and you might start doing it yourself.
Is there much around around your where you are?
You know what? If there is, I don't know about it, and I honestly don't know how. That was going to be one of my questions when you guys got started. How did you go about, you know,
finding
Finding
places.
yeah, exactly. You know,
I
Well,
guess
Ray,
it's
you
a
start. Oh,
you start, mate.
Well, I think it was just lockdown that caused it was the boredom that really started it.
going for long walks.
Yeah, long walks, and then
It's
we
just
saw,
a combination of just online research, really, taking long walks, reconnaissance. Google Maps is key for spotting stuff. So it's just a case of pinning stuff on there and then going to check it out.
I can honestly tell you though that it's a little nerve wracking because I know when you guys run into the authorities, if you will, you know, they seem to be a hell of a, you know, with the exception of what happened with you and Matt. But here, it would happen every time.
Really?
Oh,
So what are the trespass laws where you are?
I mean, it probably varies from, you know, place to place, city to city, state to state. But if there's a no trespassing sign and you go, you're subject to arrest.
Right.
Oh, so yeah, completely different laws.
Subject to arrest, possibly fine. You know, there's no way in hell you're getting on any government installations. You know,
No.
and that again, you know, this is speaking from my area. You know,
Yeah.
I have seen some people in, you know, in Arizona and places like that sneak on to places, but you know, I'm just speaking from, you know, what happens here.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Chicago has, in the state of Illinois, probably does have several places we can go. It, you know, it's number one, finding out where they're at, and number two, I don't believe I would do it by myself.
No, it's
Off,
not
no,
wise.
no.
you know,
Well, there was someone over here that did it by him, did some exploring by himself, and he actually ended up dead, didn't he?
Yeah, he fell through a roof.
yeah.
Yeah, it can be dangerous.
Yeah, just purely for safety reasons.
Yeah,
mainly, you
safe.
never go on your own.
Safety in numbers.
And even if you're going somewhere, always let someone know where you are.
Yeah.
Especially underground and the mines and stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah.
get stuck down one of those.
I mean,
Because we had radios, didn't we? Well, we didn't, but Jordan and Matt had radios.
I would say the coolest thing we have here in Chicago is the tunnel system, but there's no access to it unless you can, you know, gain access. You know what I mean?
What were they used for then?
They were the old coal tunnels that they
Oh, wow.
used to heat all the skyscrapers and, you know,
Oh, yeah.
downtown. Matter of fact, I personally have not worked in them, but my uncle, who's also an electrician, has done work in them, and he found some pretty cool stuff down there, like as far as the old coal trains, they just left them. Some of them. Found some old coins, you know, stuff like that.
Nice.
And the other thing is people around here would probably do more damage than just walking in, videoing it, and walking out. You know, which is, to me, is just, it's disgusting.
You get a lot of that over here, though. To be fair, half of the places we visit have been vandalised. You know, set on fire.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a rare occasion we find like an immaculate place.
Well, one of our first videos was in an abandoned church, and we took Matt from Secret Vault back there a few weeks back, and all the Bibles had been burnt, and all the paperwork that was there originally from our first video, it was completely different. It was, you know, that you could see had been like a fire, like someone had a little fire in there. So
Yeah. What was I gonna say? forgot what I was gonna say. It'll circle back around.
Well, just
yeah,
to say,
like you said, the government installations that you guys go to are, oh, that's what I was talking about. When you go to these air raid shelters, it just blows my mind because we don't have all those public access, like, not public access, but all those public tunnels made just for the citizens. There's probably, a handful of them, but during the World War II and predominantly World War II, our government was like, look, we can show you how to build one in your backyard, but as far as us building one and letting you, no, and then I seen a couple of videos of folks going into the Russian Cold War bunkers and all the gas masks. I swear to you, it's like
pretty cool, isn't it?
hours and hours of gas masks, and I'm thinking that it never happened here in the States. They're not going to supply one for they'll tell you where to go buy one, but they're not going to supply it for you. So
I think that a lot of our air raid shelters and deep level shelters are no longer MOD, are they? They're just
it's like the council, isn't it? I think the council end up buying a lot of them.
But stuff like so you might have seen we did some fuel tunnels in Portsmouth. That's obviously still MOD, Ministry of Defence. That's still government installation, and I'd imagine if we did get caught in there, we wouldn't it wouldn't be a major felony like it would be over in your neck of the woods.
But it's still a change in trespass laws, isn't it? It's definitely
it is. Yeah,
it'll be a police matter then. They'd have to hand us over to the police.
Hold on a second. I did something and I don't know what I did. Hold on.
So yeah, luckily we didn't get caught.
But what was weird about the fuel place is it was right next to an active military installation, which has got like cameras. They've got cameras on poles about every 50 foot around the perimeter, and we were shining our lights everywhere. And
we have cameras everywhere here in the city. There's red light cameras. Just about every building has its own camera. I mean,
London's like that.
They've I'm sure you guys have too, but they've solved, crimes here using, maybe the bank's cam or a street cam. So it's a different animal here. I mean, I think it would be super cool to come down there or come over there by you guys and check it out.
Plenty of
It's a lot
stuff.
safer by the sounds of it.
Hi, Brady. Mr.
Brady.
Ray's put Mr. Ray meant.
Yo, Brady.
But there's really cool stuff down here, and because the laws are different, it's much easier to get in these places and not get.
For the minute though, Steve, laws are different for the minute.
I mean, some of the ones with Matt from the Secret Vault, and I think you guys were involved. It's just like you got to go in the middle of the street and pull up the sewer cover, and you go right, and nobody says a word.
No, get your high-vis jacket.
Yeah.
Yellow jacket. Yeah.
The high-vis jacket is the
Grants
the
you
ticket to
immunity.
everyone.
It's your camouflage, basically.
Token device.
Yeah.
Well, believe me, I have plenty of gear to make it look like I would be official. Considering the the trade I'm in and the places I've been, but it wouldn't matter. They'd still call the cops on you.
Yeah, well, there are some people like that over here.
And not to keep going on it, but it just cracks me up, like when and the cops come and we're just filming. Okay, well, finish up what you're doing and then then come on out.
Oh, so they actually let you carry on?
No, not here.
So
I'm talking about where you guys are at, not here.
Oh, right.
They'd be
I don't think they do, to be honest.
chasing you through
Well,
the
certainly.
buildings, tackling you, tasing you. whatever they could possibly do to, besides kill you.
Yeah. Well, me and Matt experienced the full force of the law on one of the last explores we did, as you probably heard.
Yeah, I saw it.
Helicopter, yeah.
Overkill, mate. Overkill.
That's probably what would happen here every single time you went.
Mm.
And so it's maybe if you I would say in this within the city limits, if you're if you found an abandoned building, whatever it is, I mean, you're not going to gain access anyway. I mean, because they board them up pretty good because we do have problems with people moving themselves in.
Yeah.
Vagrancy, yeah.
Drugs. Drugs are big. Gangs are. I mean, I don't know how much you guys know about the city of Chicago, but it's a war zone.
I have been recently.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of your pizza.
Yeah,
Top stuff, mate. Top stuff.
Yeah. We were talking about that on Saturday, I think it was.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Is it a
Yeah.
town, Chicago, or is it a city?
Say it again.
Is it a town
City.
or a city?
City.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice place. Really, really nice place.
all the areas. Well, I mean, towns don't really. We don't use the word town until you were like.
Downtown sort of thing.
No, until you were like out in the country, I guess.
Right.
Most of our places are cities. Or you got the north side, the south side. You got your north suburbs, your south suburbs. It's.
Yeah.
So that's obviously where they cook the pizza.
I mean, there's pizza all over the area. The Chicagoland area, I guess I'll call it.
So
Depends on what you're looking for. But yeah, the best pizza, would be downtown.
Just seeing if I've got
well,
any
you
old
take
pizza
pictures of your
photos.
food, don't you? Yeah.
Well, if I'm having a Chicago pizza, then yeah, I'm going to get a photo of that, mate. Because that's pretty bulky.
Yeah.
They're like 2 inches deep, aren't they? They're massive.
Yeah, you're gonna get full on one piece. I mean, the majority of
Oh yeah,
can you only eat one piece.
yeah. I think I've had 3 pieces, and that was me for the rest. That did me all day pretty much. Just trying to find.
I mean, do you have pizza over there by you?
Yeah, plenty.
All I've got to do is pick up the phone. It'll be here in like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Do you have like the franchise pizza places like?
We get Pizza Hut and
Pizza
Domino's,
Hut.
yeah.
Papa John's just opened up by me.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think of Papa John's.
Papa John's is legendary, mate.
You
Better
want
than
my, you want my honest opinion? It's
Go on,
good
then.
shit.
I think it's a bit shit, personally.
But I mean, we're spoiled,
You've got the proper stuff, mate. You got the proper
Yeah.
stuff, the deep dish.
Yeah, you honestly, you can't compare it. Yeah, you've got to try the real thing in Chicago. It's just nothing
And
like
you're-
we have here.
Even if you don't want to go down, even if you're in a suburb, an outside city, if you will, there's so many good pizza places within, in there too, that you don't have to go to these, franchises.
Mm.
So I think the
Yeah, I
kids,
must.
the kids like them though, the younger generation.
Yeah.
And if you want to ask any questions in the chat, put them in bold so we can see them.
Yeah, how do you guys get the chat and still be able to see what
I
Because
don't know
use
whether
my
you.
phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
I hit
'Cause I
the
was
chat.
gonna-
So on the bottom, on the lower hand, because I'm on my iPad, it says Mike, Cam, Mike.
On the right hand side, you should
Yeah.
see an option for private chat and chat. It might be there.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
When I hit
It
the
is.
chat button, it takes you. No, I'm not worried about it. I mean, I'm sure nobody wants to, nobody has
So,
anything to
yeah,
say.
top right hand side, just click comments, Bill.
Yeah, but as soon as he does that, we disappear. I think on an
Yeah,
iPad.
You can get it back though, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I've never
big
used
deal.
an iPad.
I'm not that.
Melissa says hello to all of us on the panel. Hello,
Hi, Melissa.
Hello.
Melissa.
Evening. I was on. She was on. Was it Taffy's live or Brady's live the other night when we were out and when we met?
Hey, what
What's his
time is
name?
it there by you guys?
10:20 in the evening.
Okay, so it's 4:20.
Evening, Barry, mate.
4:20.
Yeah, you're 6 hours, aren't you?
6 hours difference, yeah.
So have you just got up or you ain't been to bed yet?
A little bit of both. I've been with this COVID, so how do I say this? So I'm a union electrician, but I don't do construction anymore. We have a convention center. It's called McCormick Place, and it's 4 buildings now, and they hold different conventions. They're like an auto show, things like that. And I work there, but when COVID happened last year, they shut the place down, and it's been closed down since. And so I've been, laid off.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
we
so-
have over here, we've got the furlough scheme, where they basically pay you to stay off
We
work.
don't have a furlough. We don't have anything as a furlough, such thing as a furlough. If there's no work for you, you get laid off.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened to me back at the end of the first lockdown. I was made redundant. So,
But we can, we can get unemployment through the state, and then because I belong to a union, we have an additional sub fund which also helps out too. So, but I'm just like itching to get back to work, and I mean I could go out and do construction, but there's no construction work, going on. We have 9,000, between 9 and 10,000 construction members that belong to the local, and 3,500 of us are actually out of work, meaning that you're not working for somebody and sitting home. You're strictly out of work, and you're waiting on a job. See, we don't go out and find our own work. We sign our name to a book. So basically, the first person laid off will be the first person that goes back to work, and it goes on, and kind of goes on and on and on and on like that.
Right.
But, yeah, it's just this COVID thing hit. I'm sure it hit you guys pretty hard too. But,
Yeah, it's not.
yeah,
I think on the flip side, though, I think the US and the UK are doing probably one of the best in the world with the vaccination program.
Oh, sure.
I think we're definitely doing quite well.
Yeah, I think I should get mine in a few weeks. I'm in the age range.
I just went to the drugstore CVS here, and which is like literally walking distance from my house, and they have it there now, so I'm gonna go get mine there.
Fair enough.
Have you seen what Scrinson's asked? He's asked, Ray, Bill seems a great bloke. How rough has he got it in Chicago? Any bullet wounds?
No bullet wounds. No.
I like the question.
I don't venture to those areas, I mean,
It's just like anywhere, though, isn't it?
Right.
I mean, London's the same.
Yeah.
We got
You could, yeah.
shithole areas.
it's just that you don't, the news wants you to hear about all that stuff. The media. I mean, don't get me wrong. This place is a war zone. But it's not like you're gonna. As soon as you step foot out of your house, you're gonna get shot. No, it doesn't. It's not that crazy yet.
Yeah, I like how you put that in there.
Do you guys have Ubers there?
Yeah.
Yeah, never used one though.
That was
Nah,
the
me neither.
biggest. That was the biggest problem we were having recently, where the gangbangers were sending out the young gangbangers 2 at a time, and they would call for an Uber, And when the Uber driver showed up, they'd get in the back and then they'd rob him and then carjack his car. And it was a huge problem. I mean, it's still a big problem, but it was really big at the start. Really big.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What the?
I don't use Ubers because it takes away from the taxi cab drivers.
Yeah,
Because we
there
have
was a
regular
big thing
taxis.
here about that.
And it's $10,000 for each driver to have his we call it a tag, or actually a medallion, I should say. He has to pay $10,000 a year for that medallion, And
Oh shit!
I mean, Uber just walked in off the street and
Race timer now.
Ray's hidden Lucifer again.
Can you unblock her, please? I was meant to do
I
it.
don't think I can.
I can't.
Sorry, Lucifer. I was meant to do
That's
that.
twice
to
you've done that, mate.
Venom.
He's not
because
sorry.
I am. I was trying to do it to Venom because he keeps on about his trolls, and I don't really want to keep seeing about it. As Natalie said, just stop it and enjoy the chat. So,
yeah, I'll never understand that. Why do you want to come on somebody else's chat and try to take them down, if you will?
there's another question for you, Bill. Are you struggling for food during COVID? How did you cope?
Me personally, no, I didn't struggle at all. Because first of all, I'm single. Second of all, I do have a son, but he's going to be 22 next month. So my bills are like very, very minimum. To believe it or not, I live in an apartment as we speak. I was venturing to move out of the city into a house.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit, and they don't write mortgages when you're not working. So
No, I think it's all in there in some way. It's just been unfortunate.
Fortunate enough, I don't go to the bar anymore, or you guys call it the pub. I don't go to the pub anymore. I stopped smoking cigarettes 2 years ago, which cigarettes are anywhere from $10 to $15 US a pack. I was spending $30 a day on cigarettes. So
Get backy, mate. Tobacco. 15 quid for 30 grams there.
Yeah.
That'll last me a week.
Probably a healthier option as well, because the smell of a standard cigarette is disgusting.
Well, there's less chemicals as well to stop it. Cigarettes actually have the chemicals to keep it burning.
I think I prefer the smell of pot to tobacco.
I'm with
I
you.
don't smoke it, but it just smells a bit nicer.
I do the vape.
Oh.
I enjoy the vape.
I think I saw you guys at the bottom doing vaping a minute ago.
They're all vaping at the bottom.
Life, right?
All vaping.
But actually, I was actually able to help a few people out that were struggling with food and things like that, because I remember what it does suck. It's the worst thing in the world when you don't have something to eat. When I mean, we talk about it all the time that the kids that go to they go to bed hungry at night. I couldn't imagine that. I could not imagine that. It's a big. It's kind of a big deal in the country, in our country, where it's depending on where you're at, people fight over it all the time. They're all for we're against abortion. We hate abortion. We hate abortion. Stop abortion. But after the baby's born, who gives a shit? That's your problem, not ours anymore.
Yeah.
So here's a question for you. When COVID hit over there, was there a lack of toilet paper like it was over here?
Yes. Which was the funniest thing, because if you remember, there wasn't a shortage at the manufacturers. At least here, they were putting them out. They were putting them out regularly. It's just people, for some reason, decided they were going to go to every store possible and just buy them all up. I'm sure it got to the point, like you guys, where you were only allowed to buy maybe one package or two rolls, something like that, depending on what it was. So
we
It's
got
like
to a
hand
point
soap as
over
well,
here-
isn't it?
Yeah, in off licenses, I was seeing singular toilet rolls being sold for like 150, £2.
wow.
It's ridiculous. So I'll never shop in that shop again.
I think even eBay got in on the action, didn't it?
Well, on eBay, they were
Selling.
Yeah.
joking, selling single sheets of toilet paper, wasn't
Yeah, that's it.
I think I saw somebody was selling a case of paper for like $5,000. I'm like, I'd rather wipe my ass with the leaves outside than give you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, people are just as nutty here too. So are you guys still like full mask when you go to a place?
Yeah.
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 Shops we have to. It's mandatory, yeah.
Yeah.
But like outside, it's all good.
Yeah.
I've got used to it now. I don't know about you lot.
Yeah, it's just
It doesn't bother
Yeah.
me.
Well, wearing a mask 24/7 and where is normal now, isn't it? I don't know whether they're going to get rid of it eventually, but I think it's part of life now. To be honest.
I think they're on
Bill.
about
Just
bringing it.
oh,
Oh, sorry, go on, Steve.
I was going to say, Bill, question for you in the chat from Royston. If you could visit one place in America for a vacation, where would you choose and why?
In America,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where would I choose and why? That's a good question.
It's a big country.
Yeah. I mean,
Lost to
I've been to a lot of places. Cause I'll be 48 in July, so and I've been
look younger than that, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say you're looking good for 48, mate.
Yeah.
There's just something wrong with this eyeball right here. It's making me
Careful, Bill. Ray will be giving you a banana soon.
Yeah.
Where the hell did that come from?
You're banana man, aren't you?
Let's see.
Fucking hell.
I would probably have to say Hawaii.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Just
Paradise.
Paradise. It's somewhere completely different. I mean, yeah, there are places in the
Look at bananas in chat.
here there are places here that simulated, but there's probably nothing like going there. And
No.
I bet you there are so many places there that have been unexplored too.
Because we were going to take a trip over to Alabama, weren't we, Steve, at one point? Or was it somewhere near there?
Yeah, Georgia.
Before kids were born.
Alabama.
Yeah.
I want to
We
decorate our
will
cars.
return at some point.
We'll decorate our cars in a certain manner.
I
Yeah, they shot their own signs. What are they going to do to us?
I think part of my retirement bucket list is to come over that way because I'm very fascinated by World War II and all the things that took place. I probably seen every documentary that I could possibly get my hands on. And
I'll tell you a good one. Have you ever seen the English documentary, The World at War?
no, I probably haven't. No.
You want to check that out. Narrated by Laurence Olivier. It's one of the best I've seen.
Doesn't he have just sorry guys? Doesn't he have just the greatest voice for doing documentaries?
Yep.
Because he.
Yep.
Are you talking about the World of War series? Oh yeah, I've seen him. Oh yeah,
Okay.
the military channel, which it's called something else now, I think, plays them nonstop.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know what it was like out in America for that.
the last girlfriend I had used to call it the All Hitler channel. But
There's a guy in the chat called Trexplorer, a friend of mine. You want to check out his channel? He does everything World War II around where we live.
okay.
I'll put it. Oh no, wrong person. Where is it?
Well,
He's-
don't
he's-
ban anyone.
No, I'm not going to ban anyone. That's if you can see the screen. I've just
Yeah, I
pinned
can
it.
see it. Yeah, I'll definitely. Sorry, guys, my son's texting me.
I think he does
Sorry?
sort of general round World War II history, doesn't he?
Yeah,
And pillboxes.
because one of our earliest videos, mine and Steve, were over in France and Belgium. I don't know if you've seen those, Bill.
Of yours?
Yeah, we went over to France and Belgium just after the first lockdown.
yeah.
And did the videos.
Just
You
going
went-
back.
You went to the
June,
July.
Not. Is it the one? Not the Maginot Line, right? But the individual ones like that. Or-
No, we're thinking about doing that.
Oh.
At some point, but no, we went over. What were they called, Steve? I can't remember now. Just trying to find it.
It's the Northern Wall you did, isn't it? I think.
I'm gonna have a look. Hang on. It's been so long ago since I looked at that video.
See, the thing is I know you can go and do all the guided tours and all that, but that doesn't do it for me because I want to see the places where they don't take you, where you can't go. You know.
I lost audio for a second. If you were saying something, sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, my thing's just disconnected for some reason. Atlantic Wall, yeah, it was, yeah.
I mean, we have a bunch of. So here in the city, we have the U-505 at our Museum of Science and Industry, which was you guys know it was a German ship, a German submarine that was captured by us and brought.
Oh,
back
the
here.
U-boat.
Yeah.
I've
And,
actually been in that U-boat you've got there in Chicago.
Since it's been put underground.
It's in the field
No, it's
field museum.
Oh, it's in the
Or is it a
Museum of
different one?
Science and Industry.
Yeah, that's the one. Sorry, yeah, that one. Yeah,
And
not
it's
the field.
all-
Yeah, that's right.
When they first brought it here, it was all outside, and you had to go outside the museum to view it. Well, they dug this hole tremendously deep and then dropped it in there, and now it's all it's all in underground and indoors and all that. And I mean, it's a cool site, but they don't let you go in. They only let you go through like the main walkway, if you will. You know.
Yeah.
And I want to see the other parts that nobody else gets to see, So
They actually, when you guys captured that, they towed it to Bermuda.
correct.
Yeah, that's right. And apparently it stopped the war probably a month or two earlier because they obviously cracked the code quicker.
And if I remember correctly, the Navy captain almost got himself in the hot water because they didn't want him to keep it because they were afraid the Germans were going to get word of it, and they were afraid that they were going to get a hold of the Enigma, and that would have changed the course for us,
Yeah.
for everybody, So, I'm trying to think of what else, but like I said, we don't, the only other place I've been that has, World War, I don't even know I think it dates before that. There's a place in Washington State that I went to, and so there's a major port, I guess, coming into Washington State. And the way I was described to it, it was like a triangle, so they called it the Devil's Triangle. And if you can imagine, at each tip, there were all these pillboxes and underground batteries, and some of them are open to the public, where they let you pay, I don't know what it is, $5 or $10, and you can just roam around all day. But fortunately, my father happened to come across the ones that nobody has been to, and those were the ones that we went to.
Yes. So
Don't you
Kevin
guys-
just saying there's one cut up.
Don't you guys get freaked out when you go into somebody's house though, even though you know it's abandoned? Like,
Ray does.
I
Yeah,
do
Ray
more-
does. I don't.
Ray gets a sense.
Well, you've got to admit the first time I got it was spot on.
Yeah.
And then when I
Well,
said
yeah,
I
it
didn't,
didn't come in handy the other day, did it? You missed out on a good one. I mean, Alex
Yeah.
took the prize for that.
But like
But I
Matt
felt-
said, if he did come in, we probably would have got arrested.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just,
true.
it's so weird. I mean, I'm sure you guys think the same way. How does somebody just get up and, I mean, other than dying, but how does somebody just get up and walk away from, you know, and just leave?
I guess,
everything?
yeah. I guess you don't know the history, do you, or the circumstance why they left.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't
That's the
know.
eerie thing, yeah.
But
That's half
sometimes
the
we
fun
do
though,
get
innit,
these
working
feelings,
out.
don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you're left with is with breadcrumbs sort of thing, you know, photos and books and,
Yeah.
you know, try and piece together what they were up to, what they were about.
It's all part of the fun.
And get there before anybody else gets there, because then you get the, you don't have to worry about the vandalism and
Yeah.
That's the thing. We always, I mean, me personally, I can't speak for the others, but I personally don't show the way in or how to get there for that reason, to prevent vandals, and because they're very clever, they kind of piece together, videos and bits online how to get in, and if we don't show it. But then on the flip side, people say, well, you're obviously breaking in if you're not showing how you get in. So it's a bit of a balance, really. Not showing the way in, but it's purely to stop people vandalising it.
Yeah, you got to have respect for the places you visit.
sure. I mean, that would be me. I'd go in and be like, just want to see what they did. Like I was saying when that would be me. When you guys went to where was it? Gav, I think Ray. I think all you guys went to what was the last air base you just did?
what Kai went.
Yes,
Yeah, let Gav
yeah.
say it in his proper Welsh voice.
Yeah.
And I mean, each building you guys went into, I was like, well, even though Matt, I saw Matt's stream of it, and it's like, Matt kind of tells you what's going on. Like, I know you guys do too. I'm just, speaking of this video, and I'm thinking to myself, well, imagine.
Matt's a encyclopedia.
Yeah,
He just knows everything.
About
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, literally.
I
Even
like-
the old film projectors.
I love when he shows. He calls it the electrics, but I love when he shows that because I want to see what the difference is between here and there.
Yeah.
They
He's
just
the
went
man.
to some. Was it a hotel or a
In the
school or
outside
something
toilet.
they just did?
It was an infirmary, wasn't it? Is that the one you're talking about?
Whatever it was, they just did it. He just posted it like a day or two ago. I thought it was a school maybe that they were turning into condos or something, or I don't know what you guys call flats.
It's an old hospital.
But they stopped.
Night, Natalie.
They stopped doing it for whatever reason.
Yeah, it was Bridgewater Infirmary Hospital.
Oh, is that what
Infirmary.
it was? Okay.
Yeah.
I did notice that a lot of the building practices that they look pretty similar, but except for when it comes to the water and the electric and all that, we don't use plastic on commercial buildings.
Okay.
Like the flex stuff that I don't know if you guys do any building or anything like that.
Officers won't work.
Say it again.
I said officers won't work. No, we don't do it. I don't do any building anyway.
No.
Try not to.
I think Matt's just uploaded a video probably an hour ago with us in it. Us three. Bit of a failed explore. We did.
Yeah. Was that Saturday's Explore where you guys were going?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
one
it.
of
Yeah,
them.
that's where we were. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Because you were on the stream, weren't you, on the way up? So we did about 4 or 5 locations that day. and that was one of them. But
Yeah.
yeah, we got there too late.
The other thing I wanted to ask you is one of the big things here for some people is like classic cars. You know, like cars built from the, you know, anywhere from the 30s to the 70s. Do people have those there too, or?
Yeah, not quite. I think the collectibles are probably more 70s, 80s cars, like Ford Capris, Ford Escort, stuff like that. I think 80s kind of classic cars are more of a thing. We got Jag E types and stuff a
Well, we
bit
do
earlier on, like 60s, but it's mainly sort of 80s era, isn't it?
No, they're usually hidden away in some rich guy's mansion.
So
Yeah, all that.
the Ford Escort was a popular car, like a I don't know how you put it.
Boy racer.
Yeah, so we had Ford Sierra, Ford Granada, Scorpio, Orion. The Capri was England's equivalent to a muscle car. It was like a Mustang,
yeah,
massive hood on it, and it had like a 2.8 injection.
Okay, yeah.
But sadly, they stopped making them. But
And then it was all about the Sierra Cosworth.
that's it. Yeah,
because like
and they used to use them for rally as well.
the Ford Escort here would be like your very first car, maybe, or for the older, you know. I mean, my mom drove them for years. You know,
Yeah.
it was just a 4-cylinder, 2-door hatchback. As years went on, you could get them in 4 doors and things like that. But
Is that Escort or Fiesta?
Fiesta's the tiny
we had
one,
the
isn't it?
Fiesta too. Yeah, we had the Fiesta too.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very similar. They started making the Fiesta. I want to say.
No, I don't.
In the 70s.
Someone says I want the BMW. No, I don't. I'll be embarrassed to drive one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a bad rep over here. They always wear their caps back to front, or wear a hoodie with their hood up.
And they don't have
Tinted
turn signals.
No, they don't have turn signals either.
They're an additional extra.
Doesn't
No
come
offense
with
to
yeah,
anyone that's got a BMW.
Actually, you say that just before I finished work earlier, I had to go and sort stuff in the car park, and there was a load of boy races in the corner of the car park in BMWs.
Yeah, BMWs. We call them bring more weed.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
We
You're
call
saying
them something
about-
else over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Something man's banana.
Right, Bill. This is what someone imported from the States into.
That looks like a Viper.
Corvette.
It is.
Was that a Viper? Oh yeah, Viper.
It's a
Yeah,
Viper.
It looks like a Dodge Viper.
Because it's where I used to work. I'm just trying to see if I got any others.
It was a popular car here for a while. That is a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew
My
Clark,
favourite.
Audi drivers are tailgaters.
That
So
was
if any
Yeah.
of you guys, on the cat panel could get any car in the world, what would you get?
a 1976 Pontiac Trans Am. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to answer that, but
No, you can.
Good choice.
Trans Am. That's the Knight Rider car, if I'm not much mistaken.
yes, it is. But that's it's like 10 years earlier. That is a Rolls Royce.
I don't know what that one is.
It looks like a Rolls to me. I don't from the back of it.
Didn't think
So-
Rolls Royce did those shapes.
I think it might be a Rover, an old Rover.
Oh really?
I think you've got it spot on there. Actually, if I remember rightly, I'm just trying to
Oh,
find
it's a
out.
game, right?
Do you guys
Say
have
that
anything?
again. Oh, hang on. I've got to go back through my photos because it's I haven't got it.
I wasn't paying attention then.
Oh God, I don't even know what that is. Some foreign thing.
Yeah.
That's a Ford.
Is it a Ford?
Is that an
Yeah.
Escort?
I don't know
That's
what
an
it is.
Escort?
That is an
That
Escort.
Put it full
Wow.
screen, right?
Wow.
Yeah, full screen yourself, Ray.
I'll do it on this one occasion.
That's pretty.
Your phone screen's gone off, mate.
Oh bloody hell!
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah, that's an
Escorts don't
Escort.
our
That's a
Escorts-
Beetle, isn't
mate.
it? Next to it.
Yeah,
Look at what that is.
our Escorts
It looks
look
like an
a
Orion.
little- a little lady
if I-
grocery getter.
Orion's are longer though, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe.
That one was imported from China, I think, or Japan. That car. There is a certain thing I'm trying to find. Not that one, but that will do.
So, is that a Datsun?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's got a C on the. It's a Lotus apparently. So.
Oh wow.
Lotus, really?
Lotus Cortina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Unless it's a Datsun that somebody put a Lotus sticker on.
No, it's a Lotus Cortina. They're worth a fortune.
So one of my favorite hobbies and has been for years is stock car racing, like NASCAR.
Nice.
DB7, is it?
DB4.
Or DB4?
It looks like
Original
something
Bond.
James Bond.
Yeah,
James
I drove
Bond
that.
would drive. Yeah. Do you guys have
Nice.
any circle track racing there? You know,
Banger Racing.
Yeah, just sort of banger racing.
what is
Which
that? Like just
it's basically where you get cars that are written off for the road, and then they just gut it. So they take all the seats, all the interior out, and they just drive it and smash into each other around a track.
okay. Yeah, we
Sort
have
of car
that.
over there, is it? Sort of car
Yeah, we
racing?
have that too here.
Demolition Derby.
Yeah,
Oh, that was my favorite. Oh, 'cause I grew up with Demolition Derby.
Yeah, same.
We actually have
That's
lorry
cool, isn't it?
demolition
That's a Ford.
derbies
I
there
think.
as well.
Might be a
That's
Lotus.
That's a Mark II, Mark 1 Escort. That one,
Yeah.
I think.
we have.
There is something I'm trying to find, but I can't find.
We have.
That's one of yours from over there.
Yeah, that's a Ford Maverick.
Maverick.
Got
Yeah.
windows like a Capri.
Now,
Yeah, it does look
I
like
bet-
a Capri, doesn't it?
have you ever seen one of these, Bill? This is American.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
That's a
It's like a
LaFrance.
Brutus.
It's a LaFrance fire engine.
Okay.
That's what.
It's like that Brutus from Top Gear.
If any of you have an Apple product, next time you're thinking about it, ask Siri why a fire engine is red.
Why is
Do
a
it now,
fire engine
Lord.
red? Hang on, I'll do it on there.
Yeah.
Why is a fire engine red?
Actually, according to the fire dogs I've spoken to, they're gray.
Is that what she's supposed to say?
That's not it. No. Let me see if I can get it.
Did she say according to the fire dogs?
Yeah, she said a fire dogs and not fire truck.
Here's a motor we saw the other day on an Explorer.
Ooh, that
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like
I think that's a Cortina.
so that would be equivalent to maybe a Malibu. Is it a Chevy product? Or you don't know?
I think it's Ford Cortina in it. Might be wrong.
Oh, I don't know what that is. It might be a kind of looks like a Ford. Oh God, I can't even think of what it's called now.
What was that? Sorry, I completely missed it. Sorry, I was trying to unblock someone.
If anyone in the chat knows what that is, yeah, I'll put it on screen again. Hang on.
Damn it, my cousin has one, and I can't think of what the name of it is. It's a pretty popular muscle car. Not so much the station wagon.
Yeah, that looks like a Cortina, doesn't it?
Anyway, that would be my preferred.
Can't see it. Oh, the Lotus. Oh no, that's the
Oh.
Ford GT.
GT4.
GT40
Yeah,
original 66.
yeah. They did try to
Sexy.
come. They did try to make the car again.
Yeah, but it's all plastic, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like a couple $100,000.
I'd prefer an original 60s.
Every time they come out with a retro car here, they price them, like so only the rich can afford them.
Fucking loiters.
That's
Unless
right.
you want to. Oh yeah.
Steve, I've got that message. And he's not been blocked, so I don't know what's
Is it
going on
the
there.
old crank to start?
Hi, mate.
Yeah, it's in 1931 in Pinker.
Yeah.
It's a shame because now they want to go. I mean, not that I say it's a shame, but with the electric cars, we're gonna start seeing few and few muscle cars. You know,
It's a shame
yeah.
because muscle cars are great.
But
I mean,
you'll be able to
what
get
would
the
you rather
sound.
see, a Prius
Yes.
or a Mustang?
Wait,
Or a Challenger?
Mustang.
Or a Challenger's good.
Mm.
The Challenger's a beautiful car.
Yeah, it's nice.
Even the retro one that they just came out with, but they're just so damn expensive, you know.
Mm.
Has anybody either on the panel or in the chat driven a Willis Jeep?
Nope.
They're
See
all-
plenty.
What was the
Willis-
first part? Jeep?
Have you ever driven a Willis Jeep?
A Willys Jeep?
Yeah, that's the one.
No.
I've driven them. They're awful to drive.
Sounds like
It's like a wheelbarrow, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you can't.
They're a bit like the Mark 1 Land Rovers.
If you've got long
Yeah,
legs,
that's what I
you're
meant.
stuffed because you
No,
can't
I-
move the seat. They're always in one place.
That
Um,
seatbelts
Oh.
either, I don't think.
Explore Norfolk's owned one. Well, they're worth a bit of money, so fair play to you.
Those are so hard to come by here. Those.
Oh, really?
If you got one, it's considered gold.
Well, when I worked on the docks, the amount of them that came in, it was ridiculous, and some of them were in such a state. You know, all they wanted it for was the panel inside the glove box.
Like
So-
our government does. They sell off their surplus of their Hummers. You know, the Humvees.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, there's a stream that I follow. He's out of Florida. It's called Cletus McFarland, and the kid got rich at 23 years old on making YouTube videos.
Fair play to him. It's the way to do it.
And he's 25, I think now, and he's worth like $3 million US.
Wow.
He just went out last year and bought an abandoned racetrack, and he paid $1 million for it, and he spent $1 million to get it going back again. But the cool thing I like about these guys, even though they got all this money, they just make videos for the people, you know. He just bought a Humvee, and his whole thing was to drive it underwater. That's the only reason why he bought it, because he wants to. And he's got several videos now of him attempting. The first couple were attempts, and he kept getting, you know, the cab would fill up with water, and then the engine would cut off because he had leaks in the exhaust or leaks in the intake. But yeah, they're cool. I mean, if you like watching stuff like that, you know. And he goes all over. They do drag racing, you know, which is
There, I don't know. I can't remember what the channel is, but there's a guy on YouTube. He's got this pickup truck, and he does everything to it. One of the things was he put vodka in the tank,
oh.
and he actually drove it 20 miles down the road and 20 miles back. He had to fill it up with more vodka.
You can put that in a tank and put whiskey in next to work.
No, but the thing is, it cleared the intakes. He said it never runs so well, and he's glad he did it. And then he tried to put chocolate milkshake for oil.
Yeah.
For what?
Is it called Neutral Drop by any chance? Are they two guys? There's two guys out of New York, and the name of their channel is called.
Let me find it. Hang on.
The name of their channel is Neutral Drop. They own a junkyard, and they just take their random cars that come in and they're about to be junked, and they'll pour pancake batter in the intake, or they'll fill it up with marbles, nails, and just beat the shit out of it and see how long it'll run.
It's called Auto Vlogs.
Okay, I'll check them out too.
I found.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to skedaddle now.
Okay, mate. Well, we'll talk tomorrow at some point before Saturday to actually figure out what's
We're
actually
on yours
happening.
tomorrow anyway, aren't we? So
Yeah,
maybe
hopefully
jump on a
you guys
bit
can
before
join.
and
Yeah.
catch up.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice talking to you, Bill.
Yeah, nice talking to you. Cheers.
And we'll see
See you
you.
later, mate.
Speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you later, guys. See you later, Tints. See you later, Gav.
See you later.
See you later, chat.
Yeah, you guys got to get some sleep pretty soon, yeah?
I've
Yeah, I'm
got
going
the
to
day
be off
off.
soon as well.
I've got
Yeah,
the day off
same.
tomorrow.
Oh,
I
you're
gotta
off
go
tomorrow.
as well, guys. I gotta get up in the morning for work. So
All right, Gav. Cheers coming on.
You're
Love you
fun.
guys. I'll catch you all soon, guys.
See you later, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Bye, guys.
Right, let's see if anybody else want to join the panel.
When you guys, obviously, I mean, this might be a stupid question, but do you plan your events, you know,
Try to.
sometime out, or do they just come out? What did
We
it-
normally
you mean?
plan it.
Yeah, like we were just before the stream, we were on talking about what's happening at the weekend. So
Yeah,
we
I think
didn't really-
if we just got in the car and drove, I don't think we'd end up that fast. But yeah, we
Right.
always try and plan it.
yeah, we're like there's one place I might have to go back again for a third time this weekend, possibly because I've lost every bit of footage from it. Because for some reason I plugged in my memory card to my old computer yesterday and it wiped it, so that's all everything gone.
Why would it do that?
No idea.
I did that when my first Explorer, the one that I did in the Bristol bunker.
Yeah,
I just lost all the footage for it completely.
Now,
Yeah.
I noticed that some people film with their phones. You guys prefer to have regular cameras, or do you like your phone?
no, I
I
use
film on
this.
the phone.
We're all phone crew.
I do have a DJI Pocket, the original one.
Thing is, phones are so good now.
Yeah.
It's
right.
And the gimbal.
Yeah.
Crew.
Yeah,
yeah,
gimbal.
we've all got the same
gimbal.
gimbals. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd imagine you could spend some top dollars on some equipment too. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I think the benefits of the bigger cameras is they let in more light. But if you want a gimbal for them, you're gonna have to do what Matt does and have a massive gimbal for his big camera, and it ends up weighing about 20 pounds before you've even begun. So you just got to walk around holding that, and it's just not.
I'm just
For
gonna
me
pop
anyway.
I'm just gonna pop to the toilet. I'll be back in just a moment.
Beep, beep.
All right. But yeah, for me, I just prefer carrying my phone. It's nice and light, and if you need to run, and you're carrying a massive, heavy camera. It's
That's kind of what I was thinking. If you need to boogie out,
Yeah, that's it.
The least amount of stuff you got on you, the better it's gonna be. You know.
yeah. But yeah, and the gimbals are really good as well. Like iron out the bumpiness when you're running, you hardly notice it. I don't know if you actually saw a video I did on my channel where I was testing it on Matt's boat, and it's just perfectly still.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, that was not. Yeah, it was just literally testing the gimbal, and everything in the background is just nice and still, but everything on the boat is moving up and down.
Yeah.
So they're so amazing. The gimbals.
Yeah, I imagine you could get some pretty rough waters over there. You know.
Yeah, I guess where we are because we're on the south, we've got an island which kind of helps break up the waves a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can get quite nasty in certain places.
And some of them with Matt's boats are just hysterical. You know. You know, I look at that boat and you know, I look at the waters of Lake Michigan, which can be, you know, quite rough as well. And I
remember standing watching the waves at Lake Michigan, and they were like, I don't know, 6-7 feet high in places.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
I've got a question
It's
for
bloody
everybody.
cold as well.
Yeah.
The coldness that comes off that.
On a different subject, quickly.
So
I just want to. Sorry, yeah,
What's
carry
up,
on,
mate?
yeah.
I was just going to say, I'm trying to charge my phone at the same time, but it's not charging as quick as it's running down. So if it does cut off, I'll speak to you a bit later. I'll plug it in, but I'll try and stay if I can.
All right, mate.
All right, mate, no worries. Just a quick question for everybody in the chat. Obviously, on Saturday we did I did a live stream while we were travelling to the first Explore. do you want to see more of those? Because that can happen. I think we've got a bit of a drive on Saturday, haven't we, Steve?
Yeah, I might do a stream on Saturday if we go anywhere, because you're doing tonight. Alex is doing tomorrow, so I might do one on Saturday. It might be in the morning, or it might be on the way back.
Cool. Well, I'm just thinking if.
I think it's pretty cool, because I mean, you get to, shoot the shit while you guys are on your way, or on your way.
Yeah, that was one of the ideas. So you get to obviously you see the videos that we do, but you get to come along on the journey too, because it went. That was how many views did that one get in the end? It was quite high.
I mean, I did one when we were just walking around doing some recce's tonight.
Yeah.
Last Thursday evening, I think.
I think I said earlier, it would be cool if you guys did like a raffle, and then the winner gets to go with you on an adventure.
You got to be careful with that though, because if you don't know the person, something could happen. Like before we met the Secret Vault, he was like he'd have to get to know us before going into tunnels, because there's a chance we could set a light to it and then he'd be in trouble. And you don't know with people that you've never met before.
That's the shitty part about it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I think we're obviously open to meeting people, but as Matt says, it's ideally on recommendation.
And you can't go in a real big group either, though, right? I mean,
from Monday you can.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are from Monday. It's 6 at the moment.
It's 15 from Monday, I think.
But I mean, you wouldn't want to go. You wouldn't want to go to a place like that and be with.
I hate this view.
Oh, hang on, 2 seconds. That's better.
You don't want to go in a big party like 10, 15. It just gets too crowded.
Like we did it. Well, Steve didn't, but me and Alex and Exploring with Fighters, Proving Demons, Kaylee Colson, Aish, Genevieve, and who else was there? We did an explore, and there's so many people there, and we had to be quiet. So it was a good explore, but there was just too many people there, and although I think we had the right amount of people. If you know, well, I mean, I think
even the police station we did, the one you did yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
I know it was just you, me, and Matt, but the second time we went back, there was like
too much.
I don't know, 8 of us.
Hi, Jackie.
9 of us.
Yeah,
it just gets too much.
Sorry, I get my words out in a minute. Would anybody be interested in me doing a part 2 to that video? I do have the second time that we went there, which had Exploring with Brady, Taffy, Claire from Paranormal 666, her husband Lowell, B-Face Computers. It was a bit of a crazy one, that one, because as we were in there, Taffy started getting messages from people saying that the police were on their way. So with that, we all, got out of there quite quickly. So
I just put all that in my take 2 video, all that bit. I've not include that in my main video.
I'll give you my opinion. The more videos you do, the better.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
we've got some exciting ones to come, so stay posted.
Yeah, especially with the donations I've had over the last couple of weeks, it does help us get out as well. Like this week's going to be paid for because last weekend was quite a bit in there, so So the amount of videos I'm trying to get out at the moment, I'm trying to get done because I've got most of the weekends off at the moment. So
I think I've literally just finished uploading 2 as we speak.
I know it's not just a matter of going out and shooting a video and then throwing it on YouTube. You got to do all the editing and all that.
Filming is the easy part.
Say that again.
Steve, your connection's very slow. Then you heard nothing of what you just said.
Oh, so that was the other thing I wanted to.
I think it's because can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's my CPU. It's Brevin at 100. It's pretty wide.
Is your internet regulated through the government?
No, not like no. We're not China, luckily, or North Korea.
I mean, you
We're all
guys were
good.
talking. This was a few streams ago. You guys were talking about the speed and maybe I misunderstood, but I thought somebody was talking about that. Your government limits you on the speed of
No.
your internet.
It's the provider that gives you this the amount
Yeah.
of speed. Like,
It depends what you pay. Yeah.
I mean, I pay a pretty penny for my internet, but I have a bundle package which includes my television, a telephone that I never use. I never even plugged it in because nobody uses a telephone connected to the wall anymore, and cable internet and TV. And I got the highest speed that you could, which was like I think it was 400 plus, because my kid plays Call of Duty. Well, he was playing Call of Duty like every minute of every day, so I'm like,
well, yeah, I don't play many games over the internet, so it's not much. I don't have it for that. It's Jackie Green, here she is. Evening, Jackie.
Evening.
Right.
So I'm just going to set
How
up
you doing?
my thing when I can find it. Oh, there it is.
Well, my Wi-Fi at the moment is pretty strong because the router's up there because we've had to install it in our bedroom. So
Hold on a minute.
it's
and ours is the same way. It's all depending on the provider.
Yeah.
Hi, Jackie.
yeah. Like, oh, I don't know what's happening, Jackie. I'm trying to unmute you. There you go.
No, you tried to unmute me and I muted myself by accident at the same time. All I was doing was just sorting it out.
As I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I had to apologise to everyone because when I was tethering from this at the end of Matt's stream, it just suddenly cut me off. So it was annoying because I wanted to just say thank you to everyone, but obviously couldn't get back on in time. I quickly got into the comments and said it, but I don't know whether it went through. But at the moment, we've got proper Wi-Fi and it seems to be holding strong.
Right, guys, I'm gonna dash. Got to be up early, but I shall. I'll be on Alex's tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
But yeah, nice chatting with you, Bill.
You too. I'm gonna bug out too. I got another. I got my political stream that I got to catch up on.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple people I watch because we finally got adults back in the White House now. So I'm definitely trying to help keep it that way.
Yeah.
So, sounds good.
Cheers,
Anyway,
yeah.
Cheers, mate.
All right, mate. Well, always come and join us whenever you want, mate. All right.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Be safe.
Yeah, you too. See you later.
Bye-bye.
All right, mate.
See you later.
I gotta
Later.
figure out how to get out of here now.
It should say
Just
leave
press the big-
studio.
It should say leave.
At the bottom,
Leave
there's
the
be a
box.
red X. There you go. He's found it.
Well, it wasn't
Cool.
a box, it's a circle, but there
Right.
you go.
Anyway. I'll catch you later. Everyone in the chat.
All right, mate. I'll speak to you in a
Take
bit.
it easy. See you later.
Take care, mate.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Right. Then there was two. I will post the
Hello.
link in. All right, Ben.
So, how's you been, dude? How's moving in? How's you getting everything sorted yet? Or is it
I
still
think
like a pain
I
in the ass?
I think we're done. I had a bit of a health scare in the last week or so. Thought I was having a heart attack. So a potential heart attack. I was getting short of breath and chest pains.
Bloody
No
hell.
worries, Bill. You're always welcome on the stream, mate. Very glad to meet you. All right, mate. So I've got steroids and antibiotics at the moment. And before anybody asks, it wasn't COVID because I actually in this box just here, I got a load of COVID tests. So
Oh, God.
my wife has to take him to work every week. So I said to her on Sunday night when I got back from work, because I felt like shit. I could hardly breathe. I said, I'd have to take one. But yeah, on all back now because it stopped me from doing one of the best looking explores on Saturday. Because I was getting paranoid that we were going to get caught first of all, because I'm quite a sensible person. I don't think. No, I'm not sensible. I don't want to get caught. I thought we were going to get caught, and then this started acting up.
But then you do urbexing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But that's what
No, it doesn't
sensible
work like that, dude. Does not work like that.
But the first day this week that I've not had any chest pains, which is a good thing. So I think the tablets and the inhalers have certainly kicked it back in. Law abiding, yes, I try to be. Trespassing isn't against the law yet, and hopefully it will never be. So, Saturday we've got a few explores. Exploring a purple. If you're still there, I did say you could come on tonight. I don't know. I haven't seen you in the chat for a while. I started talking to this person yesterday or the day before. I saw one of her pictures on Facebook, and I got in contact. And she gave me a couple of locations, which weren't in the area I was expecting. I thought they were all in the same bit that we were last week. Also, Urbex of Lucy, she's given us a couple, which one of them I've been looking for ages. But what it looks like, it's more of a drone place, not to actually go in and explore. So for me, that doesn't have a drone, and I can't afford one yet because I've just bought this new laptop. It's not going to be one that I want to do straight away. But if we go there, I can film the outside. It's a video at the end of the day, and then you guys get to see what we've done. But yeah. But the video I posted last night was a quick edit because I had the kids over here having dinner. I had my wife over there cooking dinner and screaming. I started when I got back from work, so it was not like I was. It was the kids were here. I'll turn on the computer. I had 2 hours before they got back and trying to get all the footage because obviously I used Matt's let us use his drone footage for that. Which was quite nice of him. And then there was that one bit where I'm on the bed in the cell saying like and subscribe. I wanted to get that in there just for a bit of comedy. And then I was I don't know why I got so stressed out. I think it was because of the chest, and I was but that's why I'm thinking about doing the part 2 just to get the other video out. Weirdly, I find it so funny with people on Facebook. I posted the video in my group, and if anybody hasn't joined, it's Hidden History Urbex on Facebook. Just answer the questions correctly, and I'll let you straight in. It might the Facebook's been weird lately, so it might just let you straight in anyway. But I posted it in my group, and then my mum commented, going, "She put actually," because I messaged her back then. Don't be so fucking stupid. There she is. Don't share that. Security guards in there with dogs. A load of bullshit, as you could see in our video. So, yeah, I was just like, you know what? I can't be arsed with this shit. So I was just like, I've done it long enough now not to give a shit, to be honest. Where's the link? I'm going to tell you what. Well, Tim, Secret Vault was... offered for me to buy one of his ones, but like I say, at the moment, there's no way because this was about in the £800 range, and I'd rather get out of debt first before buying something else. So, in the chat is my Facebook group. Please feel free to join. I know we've got 42 people in there. I don't think any of you that I know of. I think Gav's in there and Steve's in there and Alex is in there. I know Jackie, you're in there, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah, I know a few of you are. But I post most things, and I did a quick live in there the other day when Stephen was doing his live when we were in Winchester.
I'm still listening. I'm just going to get something from over here.
That's right. Does anybody else want to come on to the panel? Tim, do you fancy coming on? We've never spoken.
Come on, Tim.
Let's see who else we got. Barry, Melissa, Lucifer.
No, I was just getting something in the same room anyway. So, bloody hell! Just before I was sat watching something, and I'd left the remote. It's just the Fire TV, but I've got one of them covers on because I've got so much dark. It's easy to find with this.
Yeah.
So the next minute, because the TV, if it's been left inactive, it's like puts the screensaver on. So next minute I see it flicker up and it goes on and it's showing all the details on the Fire Stick. And I'm like, why does that happen? Next minute I see me youngest cat, he's like 2 years old, walking off with the bloody remote in his mouth. I'm like, what? I'm like, you little sod. Yeah, like walking off with it in his mouth. It's like, I'm sure he was trying to get my attention for some reason. I don't know why. It's like you get my attention all the time.
Cooked and died. Message me after the stream. I will, mate. I will. Yeah, I know. Is it an iPhone you got, mate? Because yeah, mine starts overheating after a while. It hasn't. Oh yeah, that is a good shout. Let me have a look. I don't think Matt is about. Let's go into there. I thought I sent him the message earlier, but let's have a look. Where is the link?
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, animals are funny, but I've got two completely different types between. I've got cats and I've got tarantulas. So. But the cats and the tarantulas never meet, so it's good. Except for the big one that I was sorting out yesterday, and it sort of like just ran over the box and ran across the carpet, and there's me bloody chasing the thing. But it's like about 4 inches. Actually, it would be bigger now because it's shed again recently.
Right. So I've got a question here. Originally, I was using. Nero 2017. That was it was easy, but it didn't have everything I wanted. You could never find the right settings and things. So I've purchased, and I know both Exploring Within and Vegan Haven use the same software as I do, and it's Filmora X. It's quite an easy program to use. I do have it on my phone as well as my iPad, but the mobile software is different to the software I use on here. I think it was about 85 quid, but I use it. I don't have it on here. I don't think. Oh, I do actually. There's a Chrome extension called Honey, not Love Honey. Before anybody in the bloody comments starts saying that, I had that before. And it looks for special deals, and it got me 15% off. And okay, yeah, the other day I was put into a drawer to I don't know how I've done it, but they gave me a load of free things to download, like the like and subscribe stuff. I've got Nuclear Explosion animations as well. And I believe Vegan Haven and Exploring Within has now got that as well. But yeah, it's good software. I do highly recommend it. It's basic. If you like not spending too much money, I think it was about 80 quid in total. And then you get some type of insurance. So if anything goes wrong, you're covered. So it was just, I've wanted the software for ages because, like I say, if you look at my old videos, yeah, if you look at let me see what videos. I don't know if they're still on my channel because when I started doing this, I did delete most of my old videos. So look back to the beginning. Let's have a look. Cool.
I use two softwares for mine, and But
What,
mine
what
are
are
the paid for ones as well. I've got Kind Master and I think it's Velo. I think it's called the other one.
yeah, I've heard of both of those.
So I use both of them. I just use one in one thing and then just transfer it to the other one and do a bit more on the other.
Yeah, that's what I normally do.
Because sometimes one does something better than the other. So it's like, yeah. But then they keep bringing out newer stuff. So then you're like, I'm doing this now.
Because I don't know if people have seen on my channel, but I do more than just like in the part. I've kept some stuff on there because, like, one of my most popular videos, weirdly, is Stephen running over a pumpkin. 27,000 views.
Really? Running
Yeah.
over a pumpkin?
Yeah, we used to do slow-mo videos of running over stuff.
Ah, right, yeah.
Back in the day. Oh, sorry. And then one of the other most, so that was the most viewed, and then you've got other like running over Extreme Soda Water Crush slow-mo 1K, 1.1K. We've done melons, we've done pineapples, we've done grapefruit, melons, but then I've just got random shit on here, and then some traveling videos that I did. I bet my favorite editing I ever did was Night Barry. Thanks for joining, mate. Hopefully you feel better soon. We went to Oslo for Christmas. This was just before a year before my son was born, I think it was 4 years ago, and I filmed first time I've ever used my GoPro to its max, and actually it did come out pretty well. We went I've got it 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, 4 different videos on it, and we did an explore the fjords, and I just strapped my GoPro to the mast and I left it going for I think it was 4 hours, and in total how many hours is it? I got out I think 4 hours out of it, but I only put 14, 27. Right, there's a guy in the chat from my work. He's been telling me he's been watching for the last 15. Hi, Luke, if you're out there. I know I'm not that exciting, but I've got 41 people out here. But I can't believe you're actually watching, mate. A bit embarrassed now. And I'm not even drinking because I can't drink at the moment. So I probably feel
If you're
better.
in work and stuff like that, then you can't drink really.
Well, I've got tomorrow off. I've got to take my son.
And then you're on medication as well.
Yeah. Did you?
So I'm just answering this person's question. That apparently they think getting a hamster to be played with by their cat is okay, which no, because I know for a fact the cat will rip it apart.
Well, it depends how well you say that, but
I know some can get on with. I know they can. Some can get on with them, but you just can't take that risk. You have to be so careful. I mean, most people know I've got 18 cats. And yeah, fair enough. Not all of them will do it, but I've seen what they've done to a few. When we lived in our old house, it was on a really icky, horrible, dirty estate. And because it was that dirty, they were doing building and obviously disturbing mice and everything. And everybody was getting them in the house. But I was lucky. I've obviously got cats, and the cats thought it was gift week, and I was seeing what they were doing to them. So, yeah, not all of them will do it, but it's just a risk you just really can't take. Cats can be so quick; it's unbelievable. So
it's like my my dad's got my stepsister's got a cat living with two dogs, and they seem to get on fine. Which is a bit weird. But we've said at any point if she feels like they're not getting on, then we'll have the cat because my son likes the cat.
Yeah, you get some animals that do that. But then I've seen another thing as well where the dogs will get on with the cat that's living with them. But if there's a cat outside, that's it. It's completely different. It's like, no. Cat inside, friend. Cat outside, that's it. It's quite funny because I've seen it a few times that happen. and it's like, you know, it's funny. And then other way around, you can get big dogs, and they're absolutely terrified of them. So
Yeah.
but cats, that's what I mean. Not all of them, because I used to have rabbits. I mean, our eldest one, she lived to over 10 years old, and the cats, they'd run away from the rabbit, which was funny. But I never left them together, and you always have to have your wits, and you just know when it's enough, and like, right, we're putting the rabbit away, and you know. But
have you ever seen the videos where cats are scared of cucumbers?
yeah, but it doesn't always work. I suppose if they don't know what it is, because you can even see cats when they attack their own reflection. But I've always had a mirror close to the cats all the time. And my cats, I'll even sit there and watch them, and they'll get on the back of the chair and look in the mirror.
Try again.
Oh, I think, yeah, I like that bedding that you posted.
I thought you'd like that.
You're gonna actually stay. You just disappeared as I was gonna come on in a bit, and it was like, where's he gone?
I think his phone overheated.
My phone overheated and died. I'm still on my phone now, but it's charging at the moment, so fingers crossed it'll be all right. But I don't know.
Mine does it. This is what this is for.
Well,
I don't know. I use my phone for it, but
what I did the other week,
behind it cools it down.
This kept overheating for ages. Like I was doing a stream and it would overheat. So what's going on there? So I just reset the factory settings, and I've had no problem since. And I did that live stream all the way to the Explorer on Saturday with no battery issues. No battery issues whatsoever. Hi, Urbexy. Do you fancy coming on the panel, mate? Never seen you face to face on a panel. I'll post a link in if anybody else wants to join. There it is. I won't be staying on.
More the merrier.
More the merrier. I've got to get my watch time up. I'm up the number for subscribers, but I need to. I think I'm at 2. What's the watch time on here now? Let's have a look. Oh, I tell you what. 1.3k I've got on 3.1k watch time at the moment, which is good. That's good. Because did you guys see Stephen Exploring Within's video tonight where he's got memberships?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
that we did that. You know, when we did the stream the other night, that's what we were doing before the stream. So he's done one for me exactly the same, but I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But I was instead of him just jogging, I was actually trying to sprint with a bad chest.
Sorry, my phone's just gone funny, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Okay, Venom. You know,
See you in a minute.
All right, Jackie. We couldn't hear you properly just a minute ago, mate. If you've got a better mic, then you can come on. But I like to chat to people, and I can't hear anybody. I'd rather just, either way, mate. Either way. So yeah, Saturday evening. Yeah, I know you said you're free Saturday evening.
Yeah, it should be.
I think Stephen's got some stuff up Somerset way.
Oh, okay.
Unless you've got any ideas up that way, and obviously won't say on here. Obviously don't say it on the stream. I don't want people meeting us.
Yeah,
I had right.
Let me know where it is later, and we'll figure something out. I might know some else that's nearby or something.
Explore Norfolk. If you go into my, hang on 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Where are we? Go to my channel. If you go to my about page, my channel email is there. Just send me a quick email letting me know it's you, and I'll send you a referral across. I think I can do a referral. Where do I do it? Let's see if I can find it. Sign in. See if I can do this. I don't want to do that. Bugger off. It keeps trying to.
Well, I'm not in the same place I was before.
Yeah, I know you've because you moved the same weekend I did, so
Yeah,
I'm nowhere
a
near
little
where
bit.
I was before either. So
I'm still in Somerset, but I moved a little bit further south.
oh, okay.
Little bit.
And I've moved closer up that way. Save that. Oh, who's that? Is that Jackie or is that's Venom? Hello, mate.
Is it any good? Any good?
That's better. Yeah.
Put it right in front.
Yeah. Just a quick one, mate. I know you're getting trolled, but like people said in the comments earlier on, we'll just keep it on the down low, as it were, because we'll just if you make a point of it, they're just going to continue.
Yeah. I mean, they think they know who it is now. It's just really annoying as all. But yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just gotta ignore them, mate.
I've just sent you a message, Tinks.
Yeah, actually, mate.
Yeah, I did that deliberately, you know. Let's have a look.
Yeah, don't blame me.
Oh, bloody hell, go away. I don't know what's going on here, but account center.
Yeah,
See if I can do.
Practically a few inches away from me, so you can hear me better. But it's the only thing I've got that I can use, and it's an old camera. Apparently, I didn't know it was old, but I was told my sister told me the other day.
Fair enough.
I used that camera when I was 13 for Facebook, and I'm like, I thought it was newer than that.
Where's Jackie? She's back.
You know, white that does stuff.
Yeah, well, people have tried to troll me before, and I just did do a live streams for like a week or so, but I thought, you know what, bugger it.
The only thing is like when they say that person who they're talking about me in the chat, that person's a troll, and you're like, oh, quick block is like, no, it's not.
Yeah, but you stand for people who are going to troll, and the thing is, if you pay attention to these trolls, the little D-heads will just keep trolling. It's just
Just go ignore them. Just ignore them. Idiots anyway.
Exactly. They're not worth the steam of your shit. Simple as. Not worth it. See me.
I'm just going to check whether he sent me an email or not. That's not the email.
So anyway, on the changing subject to something more positive, what you got coming up next video-wise?
Well, I might do a part 2 to the one that I did the other day at the police station, because we went back, like I say, with Exploring with Brady, Taffy, Claire from Paranormal 666, her husband. What else was it? I don't think there's any more people but that. Sorry, I'm just trying to log into something.
That's all right.
And I'm trying to multitask. It's not working.
I've just created a new account for cool. Yeah, okay. I've just created a new email for the channel because I had my personal one on there originally.
Yeah.
So, and I've just
it's better that way because then it doesn't all get overloaded, and especially when people want to tell you everything, and then it's like, well, hang on a minute.
Yeah, because I know Matt has a separate one and everything else. So,
I don't know if you saw in chat. Did you go with Matt to that clock tower thing?
No, I didn't. No. Someone that was something else. He did because obviously. Oh, Tinks, where have you gone, buddy? Is your phone over here? Urbexy, yes, I'm following you on Odyssey. Yeah, I'm on there mainly because it backs up. So if YouTube suddenly goes one day, it's there. So, and I know you can do cryptocurrency, earn that on there as well, which is pretty good. Because Matt showed me it.
All right.
So every time I upload on YouTube,
yeah.
Right. I've just got your email, Explore Norfolk.
What is Odyssey? Is it like YouTube?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So I've
It's
so
talking
you
about
can correct.
Odyssey, because you've been saying about Odyssey, haven't you?
Yeah.
Funny.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I don't go on it as much as I should, but like I don't re-download the app the other day. They've just released an app so you can instead of going through to their website. So like I say,
Yeah, the other app she
cryptocurrency.
said as well, there's BitChute as well. BitChute's
Yeah.
another one.
I think I'm on that. I might be on that too. But there was like currently I've got 8.36 currency on it, which is an equal to $1.24. Makes sense to me.
I say the problem with BitChute is you can't really search it like you can YouTube. You can't just come across channels.
Well, no, because they're quite new at it, so it's not like.
Because I've had a look at it.
Well, I only did it because everything Matt has ever said to me to do with YouTube
Rings true.
rings true. Yeah.
It does ring true because everything's happening, because everything's getting censored. There's certain keywords. You can even say it in a live stream. You have to watch what you say because it all gets picked up and then you get penalised. And it's silly. But
See you later, Matthew.
to be 18 plus. It's not like you're going to incite something bad. Yeah,
That's
true.
what I mean. The whole 18 plus thing doesn't seem to be 18
true.
plus.
But, you know, it's just...
It's so many sensitive subjects now. It's ridiculous. Like, you can't say this, you can't say that. It's, you know, in live... I'm surprised I didn't get... something was said in my live stream the other day. Oh, okay, Bexy. I've got to look more into it because, like my last video has synced to it, so it did take a while to sync all of mine to it. But I mainly really want my Urbex stuff on it. So, but it's actually done my train videos, my old type of videos. But, what was I saying? Yeah. So you say certain words, even though it's possibly to do with someone out, you know, to do with something. There are a lot of clever people out there to realise that they're on about them. Like, see you later, Luke. I'll see you at work on Friday. So, yeah. So,
thing is, we've talked about certain people before, and we don't need to even mention their names now. We know what we're talking about, so they can never pick on you anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Because Alex from Vacant Haven, was privileged to have a comment from a certain other Urbex YouTuber from a certain area. Do I say Swindon?
Oh, right, enough said.
Yeah, enough said there.
Enough
But
said.
apparently, the author's bunker video, it wasn't a bunker or something, and there are so many different people trying to troll or try and knock people's confidence. It's ridiculous. Because obviously, I don't know if you guys remember the stream I did with Steve on the way back from, who was it? Fucking hell. Who was it? Wherever it was, and someone pretended to be my wife and then knew my kids' names.
Yeah, I remember that. Was that Swindon?
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him, no, but there's people like, you know, it could be anybody out there. And then weirdly, directly after, I had someone message me, go, you've blocked, I think it was, why do they, I don't know if I still got on. I had an email from it on Instagram going, you've blocked me from your YouTube channel, and I have special needs. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't have blocked you unless you were being, if you were causing trouble, I would have timed you out or blocked you. Obviously, there are moderators out there. You know, if you're being a dick, you're being a dick. It's not no other way to say it, I don't think. I don't know if you guys agree. They deleted their they deleted their thing now. I can't find it anywhere.
There is stuff
but
on the out there.
It's the jealousy of people. That's the thing, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
They see what we're doing. I'm still trying to see if I can find it.
Thing is, there's quite a lot of people that are ex-associates that are quite pissed off the fact that you go out with Matt now.
Yeah, well, I was given a location of the day and told I can't share it with certain people. If they find out it's put on to Facebook by anybody they don't want, then they would never share locations. And I'm like, well, that's a bit
bit wrong.
Bit wrong. I cannot, you know. It's. I thought when I started this that the community, or our small community that do the videos on YouTube and we all chat together, seem to be all like a friends group. But then you've got the Facebook side of it where they're only on Facebook or Instagram, and then they have trouble with other people that like do the videos. Oh, Venom's gone.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
There's a bit of that in them, isn't there?
Yeah, you know, as it says in my channel art, as it was a bit of a thing I was just typing in. I'm a generally nice guy, and
but unfortunately, what you've got to watch is sometimes people could take niceness as for being naive, if you know what I mean. And people try and play into it and try and push your buttons. So sometimes you can be nice, but just try not to be too nice, if you know what I mean. Because
yeah. You know, I can be the nicest of people until I get really wound up. And I go green and muscly, and I rip all my clothes off. I'm waiting for a comment coming from a certain person in the chat, unless she's gone, because I'm waiting for the word OnlyFans to appear in the chat.
Yeah, I know that. I know that would say that.
I was waiting for it in the comments of my last video, but I don't think she's seen it.
I think you might have banned her.
No,
everyone else.
No, I was trying to ban. Well, I was trying to put Venom in timeout when he was kept on and on about these bloody trolls. Oh, yeah. No worries, Venom. You can come on whenever you want. Now you've got the taste for live streams. Jolly Green Giant, yeah, ho ho ho, Green Giant. Explore Norfolk, I will email you back tomorrow. You know, who would say such a thing? Hide them. No, don't worry about that. I'm just trying to see if I can find a referral for Filmora. Filmora has so many different opportunities in the software, and there's can't explain it. There's always 24-hour support as well. I think it might be a Chinese company. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. It's been a while since I installed it. But weirdly, they messaged me early because all these. I don't know if you remember me saying earlier on today. They said I could download a load of free software, all the annotations and stuff like that. Now, when I gave Exploring Within and Vacant Haven the copies of it. Yeah, Lucifer, come on the panel. It's been a while. Come on.
Yeah, come on the panel, Lucifer.
Let's see that smile. Come on. Yeah, and as soon as I turned this on yesterday to edit that, yesterday or whenever it was, do the video and put some annotations in, it didn't want to work. It was like, oh, you can't use that. So that's when I turned on my old computer. Now, I don't know whether Explore Norfolk, it depends on how old your laptop / computer is.
Right,
hi, Annie.
Second, phone's being an arse again.
Okay, that's right. Hi, Anna. Annie. Sorry, Anne. Sorry. I'm so tired. I can't see that screen properly. Anyway, as I was saying, Explore Norfolk, it depends on how old your computer and laptop is, and I know you've got the same camera I've got, but you've got the newer version. My old laptop, which is in the cupboard down here, struggled to render. Sorry, there's Jackie again. To play the stuff about creating proxy files. But this one.
Sorry, it must be a StreamYard issue because all I done was went back into the thingy, the backstage, and then came straight back again.
I don't know.
Weird. Sorry, go on, carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, Lucifer, no excuses. You've got a mobile phone.
So I'm using it.
Yeah, but so since you upgraded my laptop, the files work a lot easier. Obviously, my old laptop was 6-7 years old, so it was struggling with the format, which was H225. Is it right? Something like that. Anyway, but you can work around the file types. But hang on, have I got it here? 2 seconds. Explore Norfolk, I'm going to show you something as soon as I can get away from all these bloody wires. I need to go and grab my bag, so 2 seconds.
Yeah, my phone keeps overheating as well. I think it's got to be a StreamYard thing.
It could be. I don't know. I've never experienced it before. It just went really, really hot, and I had a yellow triangle running on my phone, and it just died.
I know. Mine just goes. The sound goes all really, really fuzzy. Picture's fine, but it just makes it sound like there's lots of static.
Oh,
that's what the sound is like. So then I just leave and then just come straight back and I'm fine.
Really weird.
Right, not Urbexy, sorry. Explore Norfolk. Right, this is my case of everything exploring. You want to get one of these. Okay. Right, I'm going to put it on full screen so you can see what I'm doing.
What is that?
So I'll show you. Right. So where is it? So there's the Osmo Pocket. Right. It's fine, but this is your screen. You don't know whether it's blurry or not. Okay. And I was wondering whether it was blurry in my video last night, but it actually came out pretty well. So you've got one of these. Got this, which is a charger and a handle. So screw that on like so. You just message me. Okay. So you put that in there. Now, depends what phone you've got. Yeah, I'm not coming back with bananas. I'm coming back with something to help you. So you've got this connection, which is a USB-C connector, but I don't ever use it. I might be able to do this. Yeah, I should be able to do it. Right. Put that over there for a second. So you've obviously got the Meebo app, or whatever it is. If you've got this, who's messaging me now? Oh, another one. Right. Then you've got your phone. Got to take it out of the case because it's the connector won't work. So you slide that in there. You connect it up like that. Oh shit!
And then you break it.
I didn't want to do that. So I wasn't planning to do this, as you can tell tonight. So you connect your Osmo into here. So now what you got is a big screen with your Osmo. So let's not show you the kids because there are trolls out there. Then instantly you see my ugly mug. So you get a wide angle version of me. Because I bought this one second hand off Matt, the Secret Vault. Because originally this is the first edition. I didn't want to buy spend 500, no, what was it, 300 odd quid. I remember the day going into PC World, looking at this, going, I want one of those. But it was just before my daughter was born, and my wife was like, we haven't got the money. If you find it secondhand, go ahead. Now, Matt had bought the second one, and I was like, well, how much you sell it for? And I can't remember how much. I think it was 150 quid with all the lenses. So it was well worth it, definitely. I've used it a few times.
Instead of the phone now, right?
Well, yeah, because well, I don't use it as much as I should, because it's a great camera, especially if you think this is going to be one of those places where the box or something. Right, if you think you're going to get caught quite quickly, it's good because like I've got that which you can slip the camera into, and then you can screw. Where is it? This on the bottom of it. Problem with screw, he's probably got it as well. So you can screw that, put the camera in the top, and you've got like a better thing. I don't know if you've seen Matt's setup. He's got one where he can. So there, see.
Likes putting things in his mouth, doesn't he?
Yeah. Wow. Fucking hell. Difference between, because so this is another setup, which with the one that you've got, Explore Norfolk. So that's a setup I would use if I didn't want to connect all the phone up. So you've got the scroller, so you go up and down. But what I'd say is to use follow mode, just because if you don't, so if you don't use follow mode, you're going to have a bit of an issue because it's going to look like it's not going to be smooth. But this on the bottom here, which you'll have built into yours, it's like a wireless connector to your phone. I don't really use it unless I want to stand the camera up like I have on my laptop right now. I'll get that box.
You do like these live streams when you are like on the way to an Explorer or something.
Yeah.
Because that's always worried me to do something like that, because I thought, well, because I use my phone to film when I'm on the Explorer, I worry that I'm not going to have any charge left or not enough charge left.
That's the good thing about this, because I don't know whether Nick's in from New Forest Explorer, but I was going to get this brand new off of Amazon, and he goes, well, I've just sent all mine back, because he sent one of these back because he snapped the connector off in the bottom of his iPhone. Silly. Yeah. But he was like, I'll just use my iPhone 12. I think he's got.
One thing I did find out with the Osmo though was you can connect it to the phone, and you can use that as a power bank to the phone. So
can you?
Yeah, if you're stuck for battery power in the phone, you can suck it out of the Osmo.
Yeah, well, obviously my Osmo is a lot older than most because obviously it's Matt's old one.
Yeah.
So I do have to keep it charged most of the time.
No, now, when I say Osmo, I'm talking about the gimbal now.
Oh, gimbal! I didn't realise you could do that. You got the same one as me, which is the 3, isn't it?
Mine's not the one with the magnet on. It's the previous one.
Yeah. What? This is the thing. I don't. Yeah, come on, chat. Let's have some questions. Is that SD or space? It's got a micro SD in it, which has 128 gig, I think it is. You don't want anything less than that, to be honest with you. Just because it just uses so much up. Like the first time I ever used that properly, was at Kingston Prison, and I only had like a 32 gig. Was it 32 gig? Well, it was 64 gig I had in it, and you could see because it's 4K video with all the bells and whistles on it. It was just going down quickly, so I had to go back to my phone. But the only reason I use that because I haven't got enough money to go and get a decent camera. I don't a more decent camera like Exploring the Fires. I use this for everything.
Well, I looked into getting an A7S, the Sony, but I probably will get one eventually. But I don't want to. I quite like doing the phone with a small mobile gimbal because it's quite light and agile to carry around. Whereas if you're using the Alpha on a gimbal, it's a massive bit of kit. You know, you've seen Max; it's quite heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, if you saw part 1 of the Cordite Factory video where it's in the dark, Matt's using that camera, the big bastard camera.
Yeah.
Which is a great camera, but you're not kidding; it is heavy.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's like a bit of kit to carry around.
You know, I know Taffy goes freehand. Who else goes freehand? A lot of different people go freehand by doing it. Which
I can't watch some of the big exploring YouTubers in this country. Some of the big guys, they do it just with a Sony handheld, just with the cage, and I can't watch it. I just think it's horrible because it's so jumpy and bumpy, but you know they got a big following, so you know it doesn't really matter. They just get watched whatever. But I just can't watch it when it's
well, if there was, which is a shame because you saw the gimbal I had when we went to Bethel Quarry. It was a shit one. Now I sent that. I was lucky because I was meant to be going out with Matt the next day, and I had a day off, and I was just dropping my son off, and I thought I'll just pull over. I was in the McDonald's car park. And I thought, bugger, you know what? I've had enough of this shit gimbal. I've had it since when was it? September time. Must have been September because it was just it was as we were going to the fuel bunkers, and I should have taken it down there, didn't, which was a regret because you can't get back in there now, and it was a bit all over the place in the video. But every time we try to use the app, like me and Steve were on the Isle of Wight, and we had it was a great day out, but we just got nothing done. But when we eventually got somewhere we could do it, I was filming using the app that comes with the old gimbal of mine, and it crashed, and I lost everything. Didn't save, and it kept doing that. So I never used to use the app itself. When we were in Clapham North or Clapham South, I was using it, and the motor was struggling. So I just emailed Amazon a month or so ago, and I said, I've had this gimbal since September. It's not fit for purpose. I explained to them what I did, and they were trying to get hold of the company, but the company wouldn't pick up to Amazon. So Amazon was like, we'll just give you a full refund after more than 6 months of me having it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Now, I wouldn't have done it, but New Forest Explorer said, that's, you know, just go and do it. Just email him and see what happens, because he sent everything back to him. Like he had the same camera setup I had, and then he sent it back, and they took everything back. So then I just went straight down to Argos and bought the same as you, and same as Steve, and same as Alex, same as Ned.
The only downside to the DJI Osmo mobile gimbal is that if you use the software that comes with it, it doesn't allow you to save it to a SIM card. It only saves it to the internal memory of the phone.
I don't have that issue because I have an iPhone. Well, I say it's not an issue because I would like a little bit more memory in my phone, but obviously you can't have that unless you pay.
Save it to cloud or something.
You can't do anything with it. So what I stopped. I used to do that, and I used to run out of memory. So I started because I film in quite high quality. So I think it was either Steve or Matt said to me, well, why don't you, I think it was Matt. He said, well, why don't you just film without using the software? Just do it with the phone video software. Because
I think it was Steve that said that,
most of the features on the gimbal still work without the software. You know, some of them don't, but most of them do. And with the phone software, you can just save it straight to the SD card then.
Yeah, because that's one of the reasons I do. The only thing that doesn't work without the app is the zoom, which is not much of an issue, to be honest.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, rarely
But you-
use. I did use it, but I stopped using it because it's
blurs.
yeah, you don't really want to use that really.
No, and the issue that I find with Zoom is you try and look at something and then then you can't find it on the bloody camera.
Yeah,
But the one thing with the app, you find the video is brighter using the app than the actual phone camera.
oh, okay.
But you know, I've had to upgrade my iCloud storage, and because I haven't had any Wi-Fi here up till Monday, it's been a bit difficult trying to upload to the cloud because I had like how many explores did we do last weekend? I've got to think about this. About 4 or 5 last weekend.
Yeah,
The first one was great. Bloody software that Stephen said to download, it just keeps popping up. Bloody fuck off. Anyway, yeah.
I had
so-
an issue with memory when we went to Bethel Quarry. I ran up.
I remember that. Yeah. You've put that video out already, haven't you?
Yeah, it is up.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll be able to come out Saturday evening.
Yeah,
To get a few videos done.
yeah.
I think it's a mansion that Stephen's on about.
Oh, okay, and it's in Somerset.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, I think I know the one.
Unless you've got any bunkers that you know of we can get into.
Yeah, there might be one or two. I'll have a chat with you when you're offline. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So that reminds me of my torch is somewhere in my car, so I've got to get that out of the charge up because now I found all my
To be
plugs
honest,
in.
because the last Explorer I did, I haven't done an Explorer for ages. The last Explorer I did was Swan Mine, and since then, of course, I've moved house, and I don't know where half my kit is. So I'm gonna have to have a good run with it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's why I always keep it in this little box. This came with a load of stuff for my old GoPro. I had the original GoPro Hero, worst GoPro I think's ever been created.
Yeah.
Which GoPro is that?
The original Hero.
Oh no, I've got the GoPro Hero 9 at the moment.
Well,
Just recently got it.
I don't like the GoPro. I did at the time. I did when I was in Oslo because I had it actually strapped to my wrist the whole time I was there, so I could get everything I wanted, and the video came out fine. The main issue I have with the original Hero, and I still have it, it's in my car at the moment, is that you can't take the battery out. The original
one
ones.
of them that's already built into it.
Yeah, it's built into the case, so you got a
Internal
waterproof
one, yeah.
case on it. So when my son actually broke the connection, the connection bit on the bottom, I had to saw it off, sand it down, and glue another one onto it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because if you look at my YouTube picture, that is the GoPro on my forehead because I was coming out of a bunker in near Salisbury at the time. And it came in quite handy for that, but you got no stabilization on it. You got no screen on the back, so you're hoping to God that you're actually getting what you're thinking you're getting. And then
it's definitely changed a lot then.
Yeah. Because where I was working at the time, I was about to get a big bonus and I wanted to get a decent camera, and that came up. And people have been raving about GoPros, and I don't actually know why I bought it, to be honest. I just could have saved the money and used it later on in life, but I think it was 156 quid, and it came with a memory card. That was it.
I think for action stuff, if you're skiing or skateboarding or biking or whatever, I think they're brilliant. They're great. But when you're like trying to sort of do explores and you walk in and you're handheld and stuff, I just think it's like that thing I said earlier, like how much footage without gimbals because it's just too jerky and jumpy.
Well, I have to say, because Katie Colson, she uses I think it's her GoPro 7, but that I can't fault her footage in any way.
The new ones might be a lot better. I don't know. I'm not.
You've got stabilization. That's the word. Stabilization feature in it, so it does it. But I know Claire from Urban Paranormal 666 had to be shown that software, and I just, unless that's why I like the gimbal, especially the Osmo, because I've only had it a month or so, and I like it so much. Hi, Sue Lindsay, welcome in.
It's just you can literally jump up and down and do a somersault, and it just stays level.
Yeah, I've got to try it.
Yeah, I like to see this somersault. This this
one-handed
demo.
somersault. Yeah. I don't know what you guys use for your pictures. Do you use any apps to brighten them up? I've been shown Snapseed by Matt, and I think it's quite a good app.
Photos, you mean?
So again, yeah. So when you're taking photos of places, let's see if actually my recent ones. I think you've liked them on.
Yeah, I
Facebook.
see. You've got some. They're quite cool colours and things in them. Your pictures, aren't they? But I tend to use because I do a lot of still photography as well. As you know, I do a lot of live concerts and stuff. So for all my photography, I use Adobe Lightroom.
I've got that on here, but I bet iPhone users especially, I think I've got it on here, didn't I? Yeah, I have got it on here. I forgot I had it. But if you can, if you haven't got a decent iPhone with all the bells and whistles, if you open Lightroom up, and then where is it? No, I want to go to my camera. Go away. Yeah, go into Lightroom and go camera in the actual thing. You get all. No, I don't know. You actually get all these settings. You get professional settings in the actual app, but they've changed the app since I used it last.
Yeah,
I don't
I actually pay for the full all singing all dancing version on the PC and the phone.
Yeah.
So because I use it on the PC mostly when I shoot with digital film.
So you get, it's not the best, but I found it on TikTok, and they were like, yeah, this is the professional. There it is, the professional mode. So you get all these new settings. All these.
Yeah.
You get all the new.
But I don't have an iPhone. I've got a Google Pixel 4, and I'm after the next one up after because I upgrade again this year. So there's quite a lot of good things I can do on that phone as well. But I obviously got all my software on my mobile as well. So
that's what I don't understand with some. Well, now I know a couple of YouTubers that do all the editing on their phone.
Yeah, Dan Dixon does it.
Yeah.
The last two videos I've used what do you call it, KineMaster on the phone to do them, and it works, but you're just limited in what you can do,
Is that the paid or the free?
I pay for it, yeah.
I pay for mine as well, but then I swap mine over and I send it to the other one as well. So I've got two that pay for both of them.
Because I've already got like subscription payments going into Adobe for Photoshop and Lightroom, I have been thinking of upgrading and getting Premiere Pro as well to do the video editing. Because it's amazing, it is amazing, but it's quite expensive to get because you've got to pay monthly subscription on it.
Venom, no, he does it on his laptop, not his phone.
Who does?
We've all upgraded. Explore Norfolk, if you're still in, you can use Filmora on the phone as well. That's how I started off. You download a free trial of it on your laptop. Just make sure you like it first. I highly recommend that program. But unless you know someone that can give you like a copy of Premiere Pro or whatever it is, because I was offered it, but my laptop still won't run it because it's not got enough RAM. And I've paid for mine now, so unless I get a desktop computer, it's not like I'm going to need it anyway. So
What's the minimum RAM Premiere Pro will work on then?
I think. Well, Matt said it would run. Matt said it would run on mine, but it's not going to be to its full capability because it's going to. I've got 16 gig RAM and 512 internal.
You should be all right with 16, I reckon. That's like a minimum, I would say, though.
Yeah, about. Oh, bloody on my chest. Yeah, he's saying it's not working on there, which with his tech knowledge, because we were having a long chat with, well, it was weirdly when we got caught at Bracknell, we were coming back from one place to go to the Bracknell ski centre, and he was telling me all about it, saying he's got this probe, he's got a copy of it if I want it, and he could do a video, you know, he can install it from his computer onto mine.
Okay.
And I told him I couldn't even remember what I had in my old computer because it was so long ago since I bought it. And he was like, "Well, we can always check the speed, all the memory and stuff," but we never did because I didn't. It was a spur of the moment getting this because Steve was getting his laptop, and I said to him, "Well, we've always bought laptops together, so."
Yeah, I mean, the other thing you can do, of course, is build a PC a bit more powerful, a desktop. Just buy bit by bit and just build it and put it together until it's finished. I think Matt builds them quite often. I used to build them. I haven't built one for a long time, but
I have got the. Excuse me. I have got the patience. No, I've had a bit of an exciting day. I can't say it on the stream because people have their notepads and pens out and.
Yeah, exactly.
But all I can say is to that troll from the other week, nice try. I'll tell you about it after the stream.
Are you going to be going off there soon?
I think I'll go off at 5:30 because we've been going. Yeah, go off at 5:30, I think, and then it'll be.
Yeah, that is Exploring Norfolk because I'm still on that. They're still in chat. Yeah.
Like I say, I'll email you back tomorrow. I think I've got plenty of time on my hands tomorrow.
I'm going to have to go off pretty soon because I'm working early tomorrow. So I'm probably going to jump off now, actually. I'm a bit
all right, mate.
So
I'll message you what I was going to say then. 2 seconds.
You know, I bought a bloody laptop, not a laptop, a desktop, and I've still not really set it up yet.
Should have got that message.
For the same firm that I work for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm looking for sort of
a different branch.
Yes, so I'm hoping that goes well. So.
Yeah, that should be right.
Yeah. So then, no one will know where I am completely. I'm off grid. Yeah.
Right, cool.
I was there at 8:30 this morning. So all I've been doing is just looking at my emails all day, thinking, "Come on, hurry up!" But as you know, it takes time for them to actually do anything.
How far away is that from you then? Is it quite away?
45 minutes, but it's not so bad because everybody in this household goes to the same place.
Yeah, I was going to say that's where your other half goes, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's all and the kids. So it's like one car required. The other, my car can be for exploring and exploring only.
Yeah.
So I think that's on the way out. So hopefully this week. Luckily, I won't be driving Saturday because I got a feeling that my car could break down soon because it's leaking coolant. I just bought some liquid to fix that. So. I got 7.
It always happens when you've gone and spent money like moving and all the rest of the malarkey. It's just slow.
Bloody hell. I've got a few more members on my Facebook group since I posted that. B is one of them. So if you're in here still, B, yeah, thanks for that. I'll add you.
Probably all that close, right?
It's weird. Watching this as you, it's always be in the same room with the camera angles. Yeah, well, that's what we've got. We're in our main cave in, and we are in the same room. But we just don't want to show people it because we're only just round the corner from each other. Yeah, it was a bit of a late start for the stream tonight. I have to apologise. It would have been sooner, but I had work till 9 tonight. Yeah, so because of
Green crackered.
oh fucking hell! Oh yeah, I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. So main reason I wanted.
Awake.
The main reason I came on tonight was really to thank everybody for the subs, getting me over that number. It's been going up and down all week, but I've stayed over the 1K mark. I'm at currently 1.3.
I don't get why people sub and then unsub. Why would you unsub to somebody?
I don't know.
People are just so flipping. They're so flippant. 1 minute they'll sub to you, then they won't. And we're just like, hang on, just sub to me. Now somebody's bugging off. It's like, really?
Yeah. Yawns are contagious. Apparently, I said this in someone else's stream the other day. If you don't yawn, you're a sociopath, if I remember rightly, from a psychology thing.
Yawns are sympathetic, and if somebody sees you yawning, they usually catch it.
Yeah, and I learned that from a TV series called Bones, series 9.
Watch it.
Good series. I'm back on House at the moment, so House MD with Hugh Laurie, great show. But, so we've got 30 people still in. If you haven't liked and you're not subscribed to me, if you can hit the bell, I see Jackie's posted in my PayPal link. All donations do go to the Explorers. It helped last week because Steve drove everywhere last week, so anything I got last Saturday went straight into his petrol tank. And it also buys new equipment, so if the cameras break, I can go and get more of those. I appreciate everything people have helped with lately. So like you, sweet people inside.
And if you don't mind me saying, once you've grazed and done everything, come over to mine and Jackie's and give us a like as well.
Yeah, head over to these guys as well. I've been out with EWT. I've spoken to Jackie, and I've seen her videos. They're all good. So head on over.
It's all right. I've got any tarantulas on there. She's safe. Well, not yet.
Anyway.
Not yet. There will be some. There will be some paranormal ones coming up soon as well, but just not yet.
You want to do one of those VR ones where you actually got the tarantula. So when someone puts a headset on, because you can do that in YouTube. So technically speaking, you could watch this in VR, but
yeah, it's all right.
Probably good. Yeah, so
problem is buggering out. I don't need that. I'd probably just fall off the bed or something like that.
When have you got Andrew proving demons coming back to your house?
I don't bloody know.
He's actually live at the moment, I believe.
He was.
He was earlier, yeah.
He's been hanging.
That's where I were. He was. Oh yeah.
He's been out and about of Kaylee Colson Explorers at Aish and Genevieve.
Yeah.
I watched that already.
He says he's going out on some big explore tomorrow with the crew, so I don't know if Matt's out with him. Is he tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah, he did say he was meeting up with Matt at some point. I don't. He said something like the weekend or something, but no, he is meeting up with Matt at some point. Well.
There is potentially something happening tomorrow, which I can't make, but depends on the weather.
Is,
the weather's been really
weird.
With
Josh isn't over yet, is he?
No, because we missed him last time he was over because he's a bit of a spur of the moment kind of guy, apparently.
Yeah.
So when he, fair play to him, he had been out all day on the forts and he was knackered. So he didn't come to the prison, but we met. I keep saying Dan Dixon, but it's not Dan Dixon. It's
Carl is what he was.
Thank you, Carl. Yeah. So
that's Dark Arts TV. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy as well. He actually, his video was in the Sun, not in the Sun newspaper, but on the Sun website. If anybody's seen it, I was a bit surprised seeing it there, but
No, anything to do with the sun.
Yeah.
I don't. I only saw it because he shared it on Facebook, but
Right, I'll have to have a look.
but I don't listen. I'm one of these people that don't watch the news. I'm mainly on YouTube most of the time now. So
Yeah, same with me.
we've got the streaming sites, and we'll watch, like I say, a few series. Me and the wife, but it's not. I just can't stand TV, to be honest, unless it's Doctor Who.
I've gone the same. I don't hardly watch it at all now. I do tell a lie. I do watch a TV, but I watch YouTube on the TV.
Yeah.
So there's all documentaries and stuff on there.
In other words, what you don't watch is terrestrial, normal, mainstream TV because
The BBC are all liars.
Yeah, I don't watch a BBC.
don't watch any of that. It's
I do. I watch
I got rid of
Fox
all of
and things like that sometimes, but
Well, I've got tomorrow. I've got to okay. Yeah. Okay. Venom. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought again. Oh, the only BBC program I'll watch is Top Gear or Doctor Who. It's not like a bunch of bloody liars, to be honest, on there.
I stopped watching
and the
it.
rest.
I don't watch it at all now.
I get more entertainment on YouTube than anywhere. Like I started watching the original Knight Riders episodes the other day.
Oh my days!
I don't know why.
Really, really aged as well.
I'm gonna have to shoot off, so I'll speak to you soon. Drop me a message, Ray, and let me know about locations for Saturday. And if you want to send me pictures or whatever you're thinking, let me know.
Yeah, you've got that group on in WhatsApp with me, Steve, in it.
Yeah, the little group. Yeah.
Yeah, message if you just I'll message you through there so Steve can see what I'm putting there as well.
Yeah.
Just so wires don't get crossed and everything.
Is it just you two?
Yeah,
going on Saturday.
I'll see if Matt's available because I'm waiting to find out if he's available Saturday as well. But we are Saturday morning. We're leaving. I'll be leaving here about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So because Alex has got to be back at his pretty early in the day, so we want to try and get as much stuff done as we can.
It's going to be evening for me.
Yeah. So that's what I mean is so we can get back, recharge, and then come up towards your area to do stuff that Stephen's found up that way.
All right. Yeah, drop those into me in a message, and I'll have a think about some others as well, maybe. And we'll take it from there. Right. I'm going to take off, guys. So. All
right, mate. Thanks for joining. I'm going to only be on for a couple more minutes because, as you can see, I'm knackered.
No, you're right.
But I'll be kicked if I don't go to bed in a minute. I'll be being kicked and punched when I go upstairs because I think my youngest is crawled into our bed. So
that's what kids do.
Yeah. Well, the other night when I got back from exploring, she woke up and started chatting away, and like babies do, and kicking and punching. So
yeah, they do that.
But right. Well, I'll speak to you tomorrow anyway about the weekend. And, I'm going to head off actually, guys, because I need to get my beauty sleep. I can't stay this pretty if I don't get my sleep. No, I'll watch the comments come flying in there in a minute. So thank you again for the subs from Saturday. I do really appreciate that. It does give me the confidence to get and do the videos that I do and try to make them the best I can give you. So.
And don't forget Ray's fans only page as well. So
does not exist, never will do. Yeah. So thanks again, guys. I will be doing. I will be on Alex's tomorrow night. To give him some support as well. And Saturday, Steve. I know Steve wants to do a live stream, but he'll probably do his in the evening. If he doesn't do his in the morning, I'll connect up in the car like I did last Saturday, so you guys can see the lads out and about. So you guys, I think everybody enjoyed it coming along with us, because it's actually got. I'll tell you how many views it's got quickly. Where is it? Okay, now where is it? 406 views, 53 likes, and as always, 2 dislikes on everything I bloody do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, the most dislikes on a live stream I ever got was the very first one I ever did was 25 dislikes. But so right. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow night on Vacant Haven stream. Thanks again for joining me. And Bill, if you're out there still, I know you said you were going out. Thanks for joining. It was really good to meet you. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
See you all.
See you later, mate.
Bye.